I could type properly. No be issue.
You know?
Well,
Guess I got on a stack today.
so. Well, I'm also going to be saying, what's up? Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Let me just set this.
Hello, all of you wonderful people.
Yes, wonderful peoples. And I figured out how math works.
Don't like to watch us get tortured.
Well, you know.
We'll say we don't kink shame, so it's fine.
Everyone has their thing.
Uh-huh.
Some.
Yeah, we don't kink shame here, so it's fine.
Some more than others.
Shut up.
That in itself is admitting it.
We had an interesting last session where a choice was given to a Rinn. From Rinn. To which the group was eventually made aware. And reactions were
Mixed.
not the greatest in some cases.
Didn't know.
Which has caused the group to currently split off to multiple ends. Mylvada has discovered her mother and is awaiting a potential meeting being set up by Vi. However, we're going to start off with a little something different.
Oh dear.
You?
We got a knock at the door. So, of course, Sirris, Erembor, and Lucky hear that.
Guess I'll go answer it since no one else is volunteering.
This is my room.
And you see at the door.
Hi.
Oh.
Sorry, I'm trying to.
Hello. Do you mind the library again?
Sure. I didn't head there.
So we're heading off that way. As you guys are walking, she kind of turns. Well, she doesn't turn. She stays. Were you led before? She's now leading the way.
Okay.
She asks, "So, what do you think of Rinn?"
Oh dear.
Well, she's fun to pick on.
You and Dell both agree there.
I think of her like a sister, I guess.
The magic's pretty strong. And it can be.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Seattle's might not be as good of a swordsman as Garthag, but versus someone more normal, he's not too bad. And then there's Dell, who's learned her magics pretty well, I think.
Yeah. It's a bit scary.
Yeah, I think Striker can agree there.
Yeah, I've heard the stories.
And she stops and she turns, faces you. And then, well, then there's me.
Hmm.
And there's nothing there.
I guess that depends on perspective. You don't have to fight for there to be nothing. Can always be there support and all that.
So you're saying if a fight broke out, I'd be with any help at all? And I wouldn't be rushed away to be protected.
I guess that depends if you have the will to fight. Nothing stops you from picking up a weapon and trying.
She nods and kind of turns and she keeps walking, and it's a little bit a longer distance. And you're like, this is not the right way. And she takes you.
Hmm.
It's a trainer.
Hmm.
And you know she's got a satchel. Make a perception check.
God. What is his perception?
I'm scared.
I don't know. I don't know.
It's fine. That's what it is.
I don't
It's only on
fucking
an
believe you.
11. He only has a +2 in perception.
Oh shit.
11. Okay. You know she does have like a satchel on her side. That she reaches in. Doesn't seem particularly big, but judging how far her arm goes in, you can tell it's a bag of holding pretty quickly.
Oh dear.
And she pulls out a book and she kind of like holds it out to you, and her head's down. She goes, "I'm sorry."
Kind of takes the book.
You look at the book. It's the title says "Studies of Archomancy and the Technological Advances." And you quickly realize this is from Reggie's library, and you know that unless strict permission is given by a Silverstein, books aren't normally allowed to be removed from that library.
Sneaky.
Sure, it's just down.
You're not in trouble. Next
It
time you...
helped.
Oh?
And she kind of like reaches up and kind of you see something moving out behind her neck that you couldn't see before. And this thing kind of wraps itself around her arm, and you see this small mechanical dragon.
Oh dear.
Huh. You made this?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
She made a few things. And she kind of around and she goes, "This is something else." And she pulls out a small set of woodcovers tools. I've been using these to create some interesting things. And she pulls out. It's probably no more than this this like big around, about that thick of a device. Something metal and wood. And she kind of tosses it about right there. And these like 4 legs kind of prop itself up in this almost like some small, more miniature harpoon kind of just sets itself in place.
I got nothing. He's like speechless staring at this stuff.
You know, fair response.
More
He watches it
surprised,
kinda-
I guess.
Yeah. It takes aim at one of the, the more practiced dummies. And she kind of makes an attack roll. See how she hits with it.
I like this.
Oh dear God. That's a dirty 30.
Jesus.
How
The harpoon-
she build?
Fires out the natural 19 plus 11.
That's
I
a
repeat.
time.
I repeat, the fuck does she build?
She built a force ballista. And it deals 16 points of force damage. And the harpoon, the harpoon, you notice, didn't actually leave. It just like almost like a projection of itself forward, and the dummy is like just slides across the sand by 5 feet back.
Damn.
So one of the few things we can do.
It's a pretty neat talent, though. Learned all this in just a few days?
I've been kind of working toward it, and well, that book really kind of helped progress quite a lot, actually.
Hmm. Did you get the chance to finish it?
She kind of nods. I've had it since we kind of got locked in, and I was kind of reading it then, and
Oh, feel free to ask if you want to borrow anything next time.
she nods. There's one more thing I can, well, a few more things, but more I can do without an issue. And she kind of takes another one of those discs and she sets it down next right to you in this. Again, the legs kind of prop itself up, and there's just this metal orb. You can see these like, you remember like when you touch those orbs where you touch your hands and your hair stands up.
Mm-hmm.
That's
This
basically
is
what you see.
fine.
And she kind of looks at it, and you see it start going. You see the shimmering field on both of you. Both gain temporary HP.
Ooh.
Is this legitimately a shield of faith?
This is a protector cannon.
I like it.
Emits a burst of energy around itself that grants itself and creatures of your choice within 10 feet of it. Temporary HP equal to 2d8 because of her level plus her intelligence modifier, so that is 11 temporary HP.
Alright, I'm impressed.
I ain't even there, and I'm impressed. You're fucking dead.
You notice the 2 turrets have now kind of moved to being right next to her.
You should have a talk with Victor sometime. I'm sure he'd love some of this.
Kind of watched a lot of his work, to be fair.
Oh yeah, he likes to talk about his work, if you can understand it.
Hey, wait a minute.
She looks at you, kind of tilts her head a bit. She goes, I don't mean to ask, but are you... 'cause I know you were when Xander vampire, but you're not anymore, right?
Mm-mm.
Boy.
You're human, correct?
Yeah?
She kind of thinks for a moment. Let's see what this does.
Oh dear.
Do.
I'm scared.
As I gotta do this in a very awkward way. So,
Shows you that she can
They're
build
gonna
all
put
of this
robot.
crazy stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then asks, "You're not a vampire anymore, right?" Huh?
I'm sure it's fine.
She
How
pulls
about
out a
no?
pair of goggles and hands them toward you.
Kind of takes him and looks at him.
You can see that there are, they look like normal goggles, but there seems to be like a twist on both goggle ends.
Hmm.
They should help you see a little better in the dark.
Oh.
That'll be useful.
Essentially, they don't require too much. They're just goggles at night with more artificicer flavor.
My god, I can make a lucky steampunk now.
Yee, do it!
Hold up. Sorry. Sorry. You made her an artificer.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. Anyways.
Because I don't actually have the book yet, so I have.
Fair.
I feel like he's gonna do the typical steampunk thing and like put the goggles around the hat.
Yeah.
That would look badass, not gonna
I would
lie.
like to thank Shuttle for giving me the screenshots from her book.
Oh, there you go.
Thank you, Shuttle.
So I'm kind of using that and the fact that I have stats on my little phone app here. So that's how I'm
So
ghetto rigged.
So real
Fair.
quick.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I don't remember why Garthag is with Ronnie.
You were following Mylvada.
Yeah, we were off with Milv doing the whole Montchild
Okay.
thing.
Okay, so if that's all done with, 100%, he would probably have wandered off towards the training room.
Mhm.
He'd probably open the door to go in, see them, and just slowly back out.
You see them and these two quadruped things standing next to her.
His eyes go wide, and he just... Door shuts. Nope. Garthag's had too many nope moments opening doors. Hold up. I just thought about this.
Yeah.
She
The
can't
man's, the man's
Culture.
8 foot tall.
Well,
Nope.
thank you.
Everything. Oh, God.
I will make good use of these.
Of course. I made a few other little gadgets, but still working kinks in some of them, I suppose.
So does your family know about this stuff yet?
No, not exactly. At all.
Oh, dear.
And now I see where Rinn gets it from.
Oh, dear. Mm.
She kind of
You flustered her, Lucky. What have you done?
He didn't flirt with her, he just asked a question.
She's just like, I didn't.
Although I think
Didn't think
he's
about
asked
that.
I think he's asked Rinn the same thing too.
Yeah.
Only a little bit.
That's why he made
Fine.
that comment of, I see where she gets it from now.
Very fair.
Yeah, I've not told them. I do kind of maybe a little bit want to test things, but that requires more field being on the field thing. But I don't think that's going to be approved.
Hmm. Kind of starts thinking for a moment. Well, it could be, but I would die by your family very quickly if something happened to you. So that is up to you. But I can watch your back.
It's kind of.
You have no idea how many times I went behind my dad. Well, technically I went behind my father's back. It's still confusing.
Our father's back.
It's still confusing. I can't explain it.
Fair. Yeah, okay. I suppose that means I'm gonna have to probably tell them a little bit more.
It's up to you. Whatever you decide to tell him. Let me know if you ever want to go out with us sometime, and we'll do our best to keep you safe while you figure all that stuff out.
She nods. Thank you.
No problem. I feel like he's about to get his ass kicked by her family, though, if he like sneaks her out on a mission with them one of these days.
We all know it's gonna happen.
I know at least Rinn will lecture him at very minimum.
Lecture.
Lecture.
Sure.
Lecture.
Punch
And
him in the face.
Del will lecture.
Well, to be fair, if they didn't know that she could hold her own and she went out on a mission.
Oh yeah, they
Yeah.
they'd be a little angry, you know.
I'm sure they're fine with it.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Did you know Rinn
It's-
has no idea and is in a weird spot, so you might be in the clear for a minute.
For a minute.
Yeah, no, it's not the first time he's done something that's like, fuck it.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's good time.
She does have one more item. She's like, I do have something else I want to test, but I can't really use it.
What's that?
Well, they do require tuning to them, so I don't know how you are on those.
Myself? Nothing.
And she pulls out a pair of boots. They're about as steampunk as you can get. They have like little gears and like crystals that seem to be kind of humming with energy. They allow you to short distance, blink forward, or backwards, or left, wherever you can see, up to about 15 feet.
Yo.
Boots of the winding path. Or if boots
Yo.
a creature can teleport up to 15 feet as a bonus action to an unoccupied space that the creature can see. The creature must have occupied that space at some point during the current turn. So basically, it's like a rewind.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
So she was kind of backtracking without the issue of people being able to hit you back.
You know, I'm pretty much a distant fighter. That actually might be useful if something gets too close.
Like, no.
What does he do? He throws cards, man. Okay, he doesn't do close combat.
That'd be funny. Someone gets close to him. No.
Yeah, essentially, you have to have been at that spot during the current turn, the current like movement. That
So
round.
pretty much, if you walk forward, any step you took.
Yep, up to 15
can-
feet.
Okay, that's
Wait.
cool.
So you can move 15 feet forward, and then bam,
That's-
right back.
That's neat for like, because he has Shadow Walk, which is kind of similar to what Striker does, except it has to be in dim light or darkness. So if it's a brightly lit place, that's actually kind of useful for.
Yeah.
They just require attunement, and it's a bonus action to do too, so it's nice.
Right.
Make me another perception check because now she's handing these to you now.
Woo. Oh, he actually rolled okay this time. 16.
You notice how do I describe this? It's like she's wearing something underneath of what she would. Like, she's wearing a dress, but it looks like she's wearing something under it. That's like an outfit under an outfit kind of thing. Something that's like trying to hide it, but it's not hiding all too well.
Totally wasn't staring at her chest. Okay, got it.
Sure.
Well, I'm saying like the shoulders. You can see.
Oh
Like,
my word.
right, like puffed up. Like it's not the dress. You can tell that much just by looking at it because it's a dress. It's not nothing rigid to it, but there's like a rigidness to that and around.
Really weird question.
Touch ahead.
You're wearing like armor or something under the dress? Under that dress?
Yes, I am.
I didn't want to ask. I didn't want him to ask, "What are you wearing under the dress?" 'Cause I thought that would sound worse.
Yeah.
What are you wearing? So, what are you wearing under there?
I was.
Huh?
I did test something else. Just some
Mhm.
armor I decided to try out. I made it. It's not exactly probably the safest way to test it, to be fair.
Huh? What does it do? Just
Well,
protects you, or
Kind of protects me, yes. Or whoever's wearing it does require attunement again, and that's well, and she kind of thinks because she's looking at her dress and she's like, I don't want to damage this. One moment, and she kind of
This
basically
is-
starts removing the dress.
this
but,
is when Garthag should have walked in. This is.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Just sees that.
But you can see that there's a full set
No.
of studded leather armor underneath, but there is like these runes and like almost like brass marking, like the kind of running through it. And she kind of just you see it kind of like almost hum to life as she kind of pushes something on like up on here, like turning it on basically. Hodgepodge, do you have anything electrical? Hodgepodge nods. She steps over. Let's hope this works. Hit me
If
with
those aren't Bernadette words, I don't know what aren't.
What's bad is this is just like a normal conversation, but if anybody walked into any of this situation, it would be so
Yeah.
wrong.
Yeah.
especially
You
the one part
know-
'cause, like she's like, I know how this looks, but I just don't want. You're now basically. And more likely, she probably handed you the dress, so it's not in the sand.
Oh dear.
Which
So
again,
it's
looks wrong to everybody.
looks terrible.
Like you said, that's when Garthag should have really walked in. He just looks at him. Oh, great. You too. Backs out.
What?
You see one of the hodgepodges starts channeling shocking grasp, essentially. They're not trying to like fry her.
Question, Fluffy.
Mhm.
Isn't there metal or studded leather armor?
Yes, there is. There's a lot of metal in this thing. So it hits.
They have advantage.
I think it does something specific.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's gonna hit. So that is 12 points. But you watch the armor kind of like almost glow, and you saw watch a lot of the electricity kind of like course through the copper and brass like metals that are running through it, and like harmlessly discharge outwards. She takes half that damage. It is armor resistance electricity.
Ooh.
Okay, that worked. Ow, but that worked. Her hair's kind of now standing up on end a little bit.
I'm sorry.
Electricity.
I have to make another out of character comment because
Huh.
armor that's covered in metal being resistant to electricity sounds about as right as a fire-resistant wooden shield.
Well, you can get studded leather armor that is resistant to lightning.
Yep.
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
So I imagine
more
it's the same concept.
the metal is absorbing the electricity and kind of like running it through a conduit and just discharging it. I can technically, if I mean, now that it works, I should be able to do this for other elements and other armor types. It just need to have the armor.
Okay.
Just kind of thinks for a moment.
I'm sure I could help you out with that.
Mm.
Trying to figure out how many she can do. Because once she makes them, they're permanent. But you can only make so many a day.
Mm.
Well, they're semi-permanent until she dies, basically.
Mm.
Interesting wording.
Yeah, it lasts for days after the intelligence modifier, minimum of 1 day. Interesting way of doing things. I'm just trying to figure out how long it takes them to do it. Shit. See, it takes about an hour to do. And she kind of explains she can any armor she can choose to do this to. It can be either, when she's done with it, either acid, cold, fire, force, lightning, necrotic, poison, psychic, radiant, or thunder.
Damn.
But it can only be that one type.
Hmm.
I forgot to put this on. Boop. So she goes, if I should probably explain to them what's going on and give that option to people if they want it. It does require tuning to it for it to work, but it's effective.
Nods and kind of smiles a little bit.
And it might be a little suspicious if you're holding that one.
Mm.
You know, it wouldn't be the first time. Kind of hands the dress back.
Oh my.
Oh my.
But doesn't seem like much more of a comment to that.
Oh my.
Listen, he was in someone's head who was married to Sirris, okay? He's pretty used to that, probably, by this
Fair.
point.
100% fair.
Yeah.
So she's gonna end up not going to the library, because that was more. You get the sense that was more of a ruse to pull you away to for this stuff. You gained her more trust with your one persuasion check.
Ooh.
28.
Dear
Yeah,
Lord.
his fucking persuasion never fails, man.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
That's right, Xander's passed out from the fucking booze.
The
Yep.
booze.
Striker's
The booze.
sleeping with Rinn at the moment, and Alwin's a mouse on Mil's shoulder. That's right.
That's fine.
This is my life now.
You know? Oh god, I don't like that.
What?
I heard that.
Probably
I heard a
would
token
have
spawn
made
in.
her way back.
Imagine so. Ooh, so hiccups.
Ah, not
Yeah.
on the table.
I'm gonna have
There.
to redraw Lucky's token now.
Yes.
He's so good.
When I saw that they added that, I'm like, I want to, and then I was given a reason to do it, and then I'm like, we're going steampunk.
As well as converting somebody who has nothing to do with that class into steampunk, apparently.
Yes.
Right.
A lot of her items, like she has an interesting shield she can make too. To be fair,
Nice.
essentially does damage and pushes them away.
Ooh.
It's fantastic.
Yeah, she can have up to 12 infusions basically at the moment that she can do.
That's cool.
But she can only make equal to enough of her intelligence matter, which she's done for today.
Hmm.
I don't remember what the name of this character is, so I can put the name on their token.
Oh,
Ah.
So I imagine that's an interesting conversation on the way back of, so how are you going to tell your family? Or are you just going to sneak out with us? You know, that kind of conversation's going on around.
She's probably going to try to gather people who are still awake, and she kind of thinks about her sister at the moment. Hopefully your crew as well, 'cause I mean, I wouldn't want to go out with anybody else. I'd rather go with the group that I know.
Of course.
Please get their opinion on it. Enter that popping into the training room. Would you have gone to another training room, Garthag, or have you gone back to the common rooms?
You would start heading back to the common rooms.
It's like, never mind. I don't feel like
Yep.
training anymore.
I'm going this way.
Yeah,
This
so
is
you see-
awkward.
There's a group of people gathered out there.
Yeah.
There's just Mr. Squeakers.
You see a mouse wave.
Yep. You just see a tiny mouse on the shoulder of someone looking into a cup of wisdom.
Okay, I
Come
like
on.
that phrasing. A cup of wisdom. I love it.
And I will say also at this point, this one that you guys know is the
Mhm.
the Kage prototype.
I imagine they probably did something to mark a difference now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They kind of marked the shoulders with a different marking to kind of. It kind of waves as you walk.
You know.
So there's just not much else going on in there.
Nope.
It'll take them probably good 10-15 minutes before they arrive after you get back.
So she wants to get what the group's opinion is, essentially.
Yeah.
So okay, he might take her back to his room.
I'm sure this is fine.
Knowing that there was some people still in there, and seeing who's in the hallway and be like, hey.
Well, real quick.
Mhm.
Is there a blacksmith on? Well, yeah, there's a blacksmith on base.
Yes,
Um,
there is. Or two, actually.
Okay. shortly after Lucky would have left, Erembor would have gotten up and went to one of them.
Okay.
And had something commissioned. I can message you here in a little bit of what it was.
Sounds good.
I
Depending
feel
on what
like
it is, it will determine out one time and how much money.
I'll go ahead and...
would he be
Sure
smart
is.
enough to ask Grail's opinion first? Knowing that he protects that family and Rinn and
Well, you will be passing.
He could ask
right
Jill.
by him.
yeah, he would ask Jill, but he knows better.
Okay. That will probably cost maybe like 5 silver.
Okay.
It will take some time because those kind of things they want to take more care with.
Well, by the way, funny you said 5 silver. Because I had 5 silver on the character sheet.
Perfect.
Mm,
I would say maybe give it 2, maybe 3 days, depending
That's
on
fine.
all things.
It's not a rush thing.
Yeah, they're just those
He's
kind of
not-
items.
He's not going to show it to anybody yet anyway, so it's fine.
Would you head back to where Sirris is, or would you head to a different room?
Yeah, he would have went back there.
Okay.
So, I figured that would have been done while they were doing their thing.
Oh yeah, it probably took them a
Easy enough,
while
though.
to do all that.
Yeah.
yeah.
So easy enough walk across the base to where the blacksmith back. And they'd probably come back a little bit after. So,
Alright.
easy
So-
enough.
Is Garthag going into the common room, or is he staying out in the main area?
He's seen weird shit today.
He's done.
This is what happens when he goes out around the base. He sees weird shit, so he's going back to where he knows he's comfortable.
You just stop opening doors.
He does. He does.
Honestly.
I think that's the third nope moment from opening a door on this base.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
no-
First time was a under the desk moment.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. That was an interesting moment. It's fine.
Totally.
Point you two have you lucky you see who's in the hallway at this point.
Yeah, I imagine he would see Alwin easily sitting on the shoulder. So he's gonna go over to the 4 people he sees there and be like, "You 4, room now," over the earring. just lead Leah into the room.
Apparently, there's. I gotta go.
He's gonna sit.
This mug is coming with me.
He rolled a 5, so he's talking to the group instead of just Grail first.
This wall is comfy.
Which, by the way, as soon as they walk in, Garthag just kind of lowers his head, shaking his head.
What's wrong with you?
Don't worry about it.
Because his back was to the door. He wouldn't have seen that.
Nope.
Leah did, but she didn't really mention him. She just kind of tilted her head confused for a second and just shook it off. It's fine.
What he will say, I've learned I need to stop opening doors. That's all I'm saying.
Oh,
He looks
I-
at Sirris.
I see strange things whenever I open doors around here. I just want to
Whatever
stop.
it was, I didn't do it this time.
No, not you.
Girl just raises an eyebrow at you, go like, the fuck?
Through the earring to Grail. Lucky you and sister. In the training room. They weren't doing anything. I don't think.
Alright, that's.
I don't
100%
think.
comforting.
Yeah, as they both walked into the room together, and he's like, "Hey guys, come
Exactly.
here." That's not awkward
Gross.
and totally
No,
taken
just-
the wrong way now.
Yeah.
Girl's just, he's being silent. He's not saying anything at all. He's just,
She's a big
It's
girl.
not
She's
one
old
to
enough to make
jump
her own
to dodge.
decisions.
he's not one to jump to conclusions.
No.
This is fair. He is the one to not jump to conclusions.
Unfortunately, the reason Garthag is
Yeah.
because he's
He's
walking
pushed-
up to things. He's right to jump to conclusions.
It's fine.
So, he kind of looks at Leah. You want me to ask him, or do you want you? Or do you want to ask him?
She's just kind of very nervously looking at everybody.
Right.
Bookish type.
She has been training quite a bit, and could use some field testing, and all she wants to know is if she's allowed to go with us at some point on maybe not so much of a dangerous mission.
Now, which non-dangerous mission are you referring to?
I don't know. We've been on non-dangerous missions before, and it's always turned out dangerous. So don't ask me.
This is why I'm asking.
To be bad, none of our missions here lately have even been remotely non-dangerous.
This is fair. But from what I've seen, I'm confident she could defend herself.
Oh, you hear from Garthag? Oh, thank God, that's all that was happening.
What?
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 He opened the door and then kind of just walked away after closing it again.
We were in the train. Wait, you went into the training room? When did you get there?
I was going to train. I open door. See you two. I back out, walk away.
When did you do that, out of curiosity? Because he's thinking about the dress moment now.
It was,
You have some kind of goggles.
Yeah.
Ah, right, these. He's probably holding the boots and the goggles still, to be fair.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what are those?
Those, and she points to the goggles, essentially kind of like goggles of night. And those ones, they're called Boots of the Winding Path.
Did you?
Yeah, I've made a few things and kind of... I could make more, technically.
That's
Just not today.
incredible.
I mean, it's not really, that impressive.
I can't do that.
I couldn't understand it if I wanted to. Garthag might. He kind of looks at Garthag.
Sirris, with your, and technically Alwin, because your passive perception is still the same.
Mm-hmm.
You see something kind of moving and shifting, because where her hair sits on her neck, you see something moving and shifting there.
He probably pointed out to Milv because he could talk to Aaron through her, and kind of, what's that? And points towards her neck over there.
Out of curiosity, what would that passive need to be?
I think it's 20. Alwin's is 20, I believe.
Okay, their Erembor would probably see it
21.
too. His is 20.
Yeah.
It passive would need to beat a that's plus, so 21 would have to be a 21.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
no.
Alwin still sees it then.
That's what I had to ask. Was like,
I had to double check because this is a 21.
I know his is 20.
Yeah, I had to roll stealth and I
Why?
realized it's actually on a plus 9 stealth.
Oh, goddamn.
Damn.
Like it's might have master.
You know?
Plus 1 to ability scores.
That's cool.
Or rather, checks. Ability checks that she's proficient with whenever her proficiency goes up.
You know?
Oh.
Oh, wait, it's plus 8.
So,
20.
Oh, okay, yeah, hi.
So, what's with the friend?
Oh, just kind of, and you see this thing fly out, and it's wrapping stuff around her hand. It's again like a very long, like I think it's got only arms, but it's got like a longer tail and these wings, and so it basically looks like a small, tiny dragon.
It looks like a pseudo dragon.
Yeah, you can see the clockwork gears kind of moving around inside of its head. This is a homunculus.
Fuck.
Interesting.
It's called a homunculus servant.
I statement stands. Fucking hell.
Hmm.
It's very fast. Good at dodging things that would normally be impossible to dodge, like a fireball, for example.
Records
May have
dodged a
tested
few of
that.
those.
Yes, she can cast fireball.
Scared to know what magic she can do, to be fair.
Yeah. Hmm.
You know?
So,
Oh God, no! I just thought about one of the things. Oh no! Continue.
so how the hell do you fight exactly?
I have a few things. She kind of... She looks around and realizes more awkward and more people this is. Can I borrow a room?
Sure.
She kind of looks at the doors because she can't technically access any of them.
I guess
Let's make it more awkward. Come on.
because
You
the only
don't
two
do it.
people that can, well, the only three people that can open doors aren't getting up, so he'll go open his and.
There you go.
Steps inside.
Is she expecting him to follow, or is she expecting
No.
anyone to follow? Okay.
She kind
I'll just
of
wait.
closes the door. Doesn't take long, but you see her come back out, and you recognize the armor. She's kind of now showing the armor. You guys all see the studded leather armor. It's got this thing, and she's got a gauntlet kind of attached to it that has runic markings that kind of run through it, and there's some whirring, and I can do a few. I can't cast spells myself technically, but I can kind of made a way of around that. She kind of motions her hand, and you see like there's like the cups that are right here for like the coffee.
Mhm.
The whole thing kind of glows this purplish blue color, and a version of her hand kind of appears and flies over and grabs it. She casts Mage Hand. Stuff like that, or she sets it back down and kind of discharges it into the air, so she's not attacking anybody. But you see this electricity, and anyone who casts Shock and Rest recognize that one immediately.
Huh.
As well as some other things, but they're more limited. And kind of no different than your normal caster. I also technically I kind of showed off two of those. And it's not really a safe place to show this one's true potential, but I can show it if you want. She looks at you, Lucky.
Kind of shrugs and sure.
She pulls out another one of those discs, and she kind of tosses it, and it lands about right here. As these four wooden legs kind of prop itself up, and the metal, this like two like gears kind of pop up, and this long tube kind of that has like a hose attached into the base, and a small little flame lights at the end of it.
Is that a flamethrower?
Yes. It turns and moves around. It's not doing anything other than walking. And I have one that shoots kind of force version of harpoons, and then another one that protects people. I can have 2 of them moving at a time.
What do you guys think?
Well, I think the inventions are really neat. I would want you to be careful if you did something like this. But that's usually my speech to everyone here, and no one ever listens. So, as long as you're within 60 feet of me, we're good.
She kind of just smiles.
Or 30 feet of me.
Kind of looks at Grail.
I can protect you as long as I'm near you. Just stay behind me. Second.
As long as you got some fucking fighting, yeah, I'm okay with it. Just trying to avoid crossfire.
She can't be in here.
I thought you said just Friday.
Kitty.
Uh-oh.
Kitty got kicked out.
Oh.
She likes to attack my dice, so.
Sirris, Erembor.
She wants to fight, let her fight.
Well, don't be getting in the bad guy's way. That's my job.
Yeah. So I'm gonna take a wild guess, Leah. Are we telling Rinn about this or not?
Probably might be better that we do, otherwise.
If you want to keep your heads, that might be a good idea.
Oh, you might want to wait on that.
Oh, what's the worst that she's gonna do to me? Jump up and slap me?
Lucky, were you here this morning?
Yeah.
Okay. You may want to wait until things calm down.
Fair. That is true. So maybe not a good idea to tell her at this moment, at least.
She kind of nods and I do have one thing I could give to help out. I just don't know who could use it.
Hmm.
And she pulls out a belt. Again, this one requires a tuning. I don't know exactly how it feels. I haven't tried it on myself. But I do know it works. Essentially, once it's tuned, you should promote muscle growth. Essentially, this is a belt of hill giant strength.
Looks at Erembor.
He kind of looks. He actually kind of looks at Mylv and Garthag.
Oh yeah.
It makes your strength 21.
Knowing that they're the two tanky up front people.
Mm-hmm.
Whether they both have something to attune they can attune to is another question.
Looks down at Mylv.
Yeah, I'm tapped out.
Oh, you're tapped out?
For Mylv? I thought you told me that she's had an empty slot.
She has a Berserker's Bane, the Parapet of Wound Closer, which she could switch out, and Gauntlets of Enlightenment.
Keep in mind, if you have a 20 strength already, this is not going to help you.
Okay.
It just bumps it to 21 only. But if you have a 10 strength, well, now you have a 21.
Garthag has a 19. I'm not going to do it for just +1 modifier.
To Grail, you said?
Grail's got 20.
Mm-hmm. This is
So
where I'm
everybody
conflicted because
that
I am
needs-
also at 19.
Everybody that needs the strength has already got it.
Aspire.
Yes.
What does Ronnie use to swing her mace?
Good. Oh, strength, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Looks over at Garthag. Looks over at Ronnie. What about you?
No, I am tapped out due to some recent additions to my getup. AKA, I have a holy symbol, a sun mace, and armor Fultus all attuned.
Fair.
Actually, what the hell does Erembor have tuned down?
I was gonna say, Xander already has the gauntlets that bring it up to 19. That he got a while ago.
Oh,
He doesn't do
wait.
a lot of strength-based stuff.
huh.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, we're talking who has the lowest strength. I'm just gonna say Striker right now, but he doesn't do strength. Anyways.
Yeah.
No, I think
He
that
does
benefit would be the athletics, to be fair.
What does he do? He just stabs people and poofs off.
He
Like,
can
he has
teleport.
he has a
He
9
can
strength.
Teleport around. Hold up.
He has a
Alwin
9.
can punch something.
Could he?
Shuttle is suggesting.
What could I punch? Wait, what?
Oh no,
He's
she said
magic.
shrug and then put the laughing
This is fair.
thing. I think she was meaning more. Imagine the little wood elf with a 21.
21.
You monster.
Um,
That's not entirely a Earth image. I'm sorry.
Trying to think
for player knowledge, what is Rinn all attuned to?
Rinn, she's also tapped.
Gotcha.
And strength is not a thing she uses ever.
What about Jill? What is her
The
strength?
gentleman.
Jill?
Yeah.
What is Jill's string? Let's look. Boop. And
Yeah, she did come with us on this last
That's
adventure, so would not be a bad idea.
oh, Jill. There's your PDF. As soon as it loads up, it find that because I've been loving her up along with y'all. Yes. She's also got one.
shit.
Yeah, I don't know anyone else who could really use it. I mean, other than him switching out the gauntlets, maybe Xander, but he doesn't do a lot of grappling.
Yeah. I say,
He only
Erembor
does
has
it
an
if he
8.
needs to bite something, but he rarely ever has to.
Yeah, Erembor has an 18 strength, and he has an open slot, but again,
It wouldn't be that big of a difference.
no. I like I said, I don't really want to do
It would just
for
be
just a +1.
Yeah, that was kind of my thing.
One of those things I can't justify it.
Because Xander's is a 19 because of the gauntlets that he got from Garthag. So it would just literally be a different attunement is all that would be.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And she could technically give that to some other person that's not on your group. Doesn't have to
This
be
is
just
fair. Probably talk to Reggie and see if there's
about
anybody
Farah?
that could use it. Oh, what's there and stuff?
Theron. Where are you, Theron? Theron Grayson.
Swear to God, if he has a 19 or 20 strength.
Do not remember. I do know he was more strength than charisma, to be fair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yes. He has an 18 charisma and a 20 strength.
God damn.
We're higher levels, guys. This kind of stuff is becoming harder to distribute.
I'm sure we'll find someone that can use it.
Well, at this rate, we just turn into a colorful pumpkin.
What?
Was kind of a
Collar
joke,
for
but
pumpkin.
No, you just confused him. That's why he was like, what?
colorful pumpkin.
Does anybody have anything of use for, and she tries to, she like thinks for a second because just things that she can create.
Wait, oh, Fluffy, out of
You're gonna have to
curiosity,
send me
did
the
I-
thing on those boots, by the way.
Will
Eventually.
do. Yep.
Yeah.
Out of curiosity, because I don't remember, because I didn't write it down, and that's my fault. The
Mhm.
quiver that Erembor has, did I need to attune to that, or...
That's the one that basically makes.
Yeah.
Yes, that one was a tune.
Okay, never mind that. He is tapped out.
I do have this. It does require tuning, but it kind of helps correct things, in a certain sense, and it protects you from certain things. What it does is, like, if the terrain below you is too hard to normally manage, it helps correct your balance, so it doesn't hurt you, and makes it so magic can't not reduce your movement or restrain or paralyze you.
Oof.
She pulled out a small ring of free action.
Ooh.
While wearing this ring, difficult terrain does not cause you extra movement. In addition, magic can neither reduce your speed nor cause you to be paralyzed or restrained.
Oh.
That is her other item that she picked up when replicable items at 14th level.
That's a good one, because that counters hold person.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And slow.
Yeah.
Not the extra effects, but half of your movement.
Mm-hmm.
You can still move about normally.
Well, first of all, how do we make sure that ring does not go to an enemy? So, says the wizard who can cast slow, by the way.
Does it require attunement?
Yes, unfortunately.
Ah,
A lot of her stuff requires attunement.
this is fair.
Mm-hmm. Might be good for, like, Sirris. Being all roguey
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and fast as hell. She is, because Xander's just, like, naturally fast. She has to do her bonus and stuff like that.
Uh-huh. I would have to figure out what I would switch on her.
Yeah, these are items that she's just going to have and will be able to give out. She's kind of going through what she can do, basically, to kind of... I can make also... These require... She points to armor. This requires attunement as well, but I can... Technically, any armor I can do this to. And it makes you resistant to certain elements, like... but I have to choose the one. So either acid, cold, fire, force, lightning, necrotic, poison, psychic, radiant, or thunder.
Interesting.
I also have a shield I've been working on. Well, I haven't really done it to a shield yet. But it should be more defensible, as well as allow you to push things away. Essentially, is the repulsion shield, is what it's called in here.
Ah.
+1 to armor class while wearing the shield. Has 4 charges. While holding it, using your reaction to immediately after being hit by a melee attack, expend one of its charges to push the attacker up to 15 feet away. The shield gains 1d4 expended charges daily. Also requires attunement.
Is Grail able to use that, or does he need to use the sword of both hands?
He usually uses the sword of both hands. He has the animated shield,
Oh, yeah.
so that he can be bullshit and do two-handed and have a shield, because...
Yeah, the only other person that I can think of besides Ronnie is Jill that uses a shield.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Shield could actually use that, to be fair.
Mm-hmm.
What does shield do again? Sorry.
When you get attacked by melee, you can use 1 of 4 charges as a reaction to push them back up to 15 feet away, as well as you gives you +1 to your AC while wearing the shield. Do have something that doesn't require tuning, but it's for those who any weapons that you throw. Does anybody have any weapons that they can throw?
It's kind of like raises a hand. Technically,
Erembor
it's
pulls
a
out his
weapon.
dagger.
Yeah, it's technically a weapon. It's cards, but it's a weapon.
So I actually rolled to see how much you did today. Technically, I can do that. I know I can do that to the dagger. I don't know what the cards.
What does it do?
I must say, what is the item?
Essentially, I mess with the thing a bit. Get more accurate. Autocorrects your throws in case you would, not as good of it. But also that it flies back, following the path it took. It is a
Well, that's
returning
great.
weapon. +1
I
to
like
bonus to
that.
attack and damage, and it returns to the hand immediately after its use to make a ranged attack.
How would that work with the cards? They would explode
That's
and come back?
I think I'm gonna have to make her do a roll for that to see if she can even do it.
That is fair.
But she's willing to try.
Ooh, that'd be cool. You could just put it right back into the deck.
Fancy.
Because he has a similar ability to do that, but he can only do that so many times in a fight.
Right.
And this would grant a +1 bonus to attack and damage, technically.
Ooh.
See,
If you give it to her, she's willing to try. It'll take her an hour to kind of mess with these.
He does have the extra set that he could give her to mess with, because he has the +2 set as well. So he has the both sets. So he'll probably
Give
give
her
her.
one?
Yeah, he'll probably give her the extra one he has, the spare deck, essentially.
She immediately goes and sits down. Starts trying to figure it out.
see, Erembor would, but he's not going to because his only dagger is that keen dagger with the teleport enchantment.
Mm.
Fair.
And he does know, because I think he's actually asked it in session before, and correct me if I'm wrong, because I don't remember it completely, but I think he asked at one point about enchanting something that was already enchanted.
Yes, but these are not enchantments.
Oh.
This is infusing.
It sounds like it's kind of like
Huh.
a blink belt, basically, but it's attuned to that item.
Yeah. She's essentially, like, right now you see she's currently taking the deck, and because she can't really add, she's got like a bunch of metal parts, basically, and she's got Tinker's tool set, and she's like, no, and she's like, essentially trying to build something that they can fit in, essentially. I'm gonna make a roll for her. This is gonna be her Tinker's tools, which is gonna be plus intelligence, so that's +5, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, they get something bullshit when it comes to tools.
While this is going, Garthag's going to try and back slowly out the door.
I know she's not gonna stop you.
You see a tiny mouse watching you as you leave.
Ronnie's
going
also
somewhere, big guy.
seeing. Yeah.
Tool expertise.
But
she has
is-
expertise with tools.
Do they see him? Hold on.
Is
Well,
Garthag
yes.
stealthing? Hold
He's
on.
gonna try. He's
You're
gonna
directly
try.
in front of me. I'm rolling for that shit.
Or he's
Good
gonna
luck.
try. I know everybody's focused on her, looking at her, so he's gonna just try and.
Where did?
She's like right there now.
Go ahead, tell me what you all got. Whoever was doing.
Oh, yeah, I imagine at least these two, because they were standing there.
Mhm.
I don't know if Ronnie would be
I
paying
think-
attention.
Ronnie's by the door. She would be paying attention.
Go ahead.
Well, you gotta beat out a 14 for Milv.
Oh,
Well,
What's your perception? Ah, right. +8.
12.
26.
Jeez.
31.
All of you beat my 8.
Nice.
Garthag has a plus
You
2
mean
to
you made
stealth.
me waste on that 20, you fucker?
Garthag has,
Oh, they
Garthag
all
has a
just
plus-
turn. They all just turn.
Garthag has a +2 to stealth, and I rolled a 6.
Yeah, no.
At least you rolled it now.
Yeah.
Yep.
To be fair, when does Garthag stealth?
This
Never.
is fair, only when we need to, and that's very rarely for him.
Exactly.
Usually Erebor's for those missions.
Usually the sneaky missions,
Mhm.
Erebor's like, I got y'all. +17 later.
Oh god, her
Same with
roll.
Striker.
Where are you going?
I need to go make a purchase.
What are you doing? What happened, Fluffy?
Her roll is I rolled an 18 on the die
Uh-huh.
plus 5 because her intelligence is a +5,
Mhm.
and because tool expertise, she has expertise with tools that she's proficient with. So that's because that's normally a 6, that'd be 12, so 35 total.
Jesus.
Dang.
Holy crap.
Oh boy.
So she was successful, I assume.
Yes, she couldn't put something on the cards, so instead she has essentially crafted the gauntlet around them.
Hmm.
Well, she's not necessarily a part of it. This doesn't require too much. She kind of puts it on and kind of flexes the hand, launches a card,
Huh.
and then into another side part of it. You can hear it shuffling inside.
That's so cool.
That's awesome.
That is neat.
She kind of holds it out to you. And it worked. I'm gonna say it took her less time to do because of how well she rolled.
Oh, I am gonna have fun with this. He's
Essentially,
got
it
some
is
new toys, man. He's going on the
Literally
next
just an
mission
action-
whether you guys like it or not.
Fire them off. +1 hit, +1 whatever damage would be rolled. As soon as it detonates or does whatever it's going to do, it goes into the side and it'll reshuffle itself.
It's fine. This is fine. He's just got new toys.
Perfectly fine.
Backed away.
And there are buttons on it. And she kind of walks it through. Basically, these buttons will allow you to do what you would normally do, like, say, discard a card or stuff like that.
Ooh, I am. Well, technically,
basically
he
you're-
already was.
But
Yeah,
now you
it's
get
been
the
more.
effect of the cards coming back to him.
This is fair. Because
I
he
have to
could
pick
do
them back up,
that.
'cause they
Yeah. And he has less risk of them being destroyed.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
This is true.
As long as you don't fire them directly into fire or lava, you're good.
Well, the +2 ones were magical, so those have a little even less risk. But the
Yeah.
other ones did not, and he can only be attuned to one
Oh,
deck
sorry,
at a
that's
time.
It's just now enhanced.
Yeah, I'm scared
Fine.
of that, actually.
It's great.
You kind of there's stuff like that, I suppose.
Oh yeah, we're taking her on a mission.
She kind of looks and kind of.
Again, as long as we're careful and get her back in one piece, which we're all getting back in one piece, we're fine.
Hey, I technically died once. Technically.
You know,
We don't talk about any of that. That was a
No.
mess.
Ronnie, I'm holding you to all of us coming back in one piece.
Considering it's my job, yes.
Exactly, which is why I'm holding you to it.
Yes, mother. She's putting on the gauntlet.
just the face palm is real.
Looks around and goes, I do have one thing. I've made it already. It goes on a shield or armor. Will make you more defensible. Does not require attunement either.
What does it do
Essentially-
exactly?
She explains it in a different way, but I don't know how to explain this in game. It will make shield or armor +2.
He just kind of motions to Ronnie.
Yeah,
know,
Sirris
let
has
me-
changed her as a +3, and Milv doesn't believe in armor.
Yeah.
And
will
Garthag does not wear armor.
It technically cannot work if the armor already has a +2 or +1.
I'm taking a look. Yeah, I've got a +1 bonus already to this AC normally.
Well, technically, if it's a +1, it would just become another +1, essentially. So it'd
Yeah.
become a +2. So you'd gain one benefit out of it.
Okay.
For somebody who wouldn't. Or your shield. You should also do it to your shield, technically.
What is my shield? I think it's just a regular shield that does a +2. Yeah, shield. I just have a regular shield.
Ooh. It
What is
never
your
hurts for
current
the
AC?
cleric to be more.
I was about to say,
defensible.
what is this cleric's current AC?
I'm adding the +1 because I realized I hadn't done that on my character sheet yet.
Oof.
I have a 19 AC.
See,
Okay,
Lucky's
yeah,
a distant fighter, so he's not really worried about armor necessarily unless things get close. So,
The 19 AC with his shield? 'Cause you're wearing plate,
Yeah.
aren't you?
I'm wearing. Am I wearing plate now? Shoot, hold on.
That Faultless armor was plate.
I was
Oh,
about
you
to
know.
say, if you have a lower AC than the Ranger, hold up.
So
Yep.
this would technically, if your shield, the shield does not have a +2, would technically make your AC then a 23.
never
Right.
hurts for the tanky cleric to have a decent AC, to be fair.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hold on.
I'm about to say, because I was thinking, it's like, well, Erembor's currently at a 20, that would make it 22, but how about no, the cleric needs it more.
We need the one that can
Hold
keep
on.
us up.
Exactly.
Hold on, it's changing.
I can make another one of these today. And maybe make up to 5 more tomorrow. I can make these instantly. Just takes me resources.
So I have 21 AC. Actually, my bad.
She kind of holds out to you, Ronnie, if you want it.
Oh, sure. If no one else needs it at the moment.
I'll be fine.
I'm good.
I'm good.
All right. Okay, then I guess I'm adding another +2 to my shield.
Mm.
Kind of helps to fix it to the shield, and you watch it kind of like expand and attach to the
Dear
shield,
Lord.
almost like magnetic.
Oh, dear.
And then there's just this kind of hum of like almost a sheen that goes across the shield.
Now, this is going to be good time.
Yeah, she can technically. That's one of the things she can do. It's like, wow, that's useful.
I mean,
I should go see if Reggie has any missions. Hold up.
Technically, there could be missions that are not your normal missions.
Yeah, he's like actually considering maybe I should just go and like look through the mission stuff.
He just wants a test on his new toy.
Yes, he does.
So, Garthag's gonna go visit Riddle.
All right.
He's gonna sit there and attune to those other items. By the way, always.
She's gonna take time to make another one of those +2 things for anybody who might want it. That's gonna be her last thing she can make for a day. Because AC is nice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, what to do? This could go bad.
So you go in there, and Riddle's kind of again just laying down. Ear perks.
Oh dear. Hello, Riddle.
Hello, Garthag. How can I help you?
Well,
Deal
I
thing.
was coming to see if you have any potions.
I do. Depends on which ones.
He kind of looks around, and he's going to slip a piece of paper to Riddle, and I'm going to send you that.
He kind of thinks for a moment. Let's see. I gotta see what the price is for this. Because I think he does have it, to be fair. He has basically everything.
Yeah, I was about to say, if he doesn't have it, I might be alarmed of who bought it.
That's gonna be Ronnie up already, Bernie.
Yeah.
I have one. That's going to run you. Oh. 8,000 platinum.
8,000.
80,000 gold.
Oh Jesus.
It's a legendary item, man. It's big.
For reference, potion of storm giant strength.
Good gods.
I couldn't knock it down for a deal.
What kind of deal could get it to 10,000 gold?
10,000?
That laugh, man.
That's gonna hit for you one heck of a deal.
I don't like the way you said that, so what about Cloud?
Well, I could just tell you the deal if you want.
What's your deal?
I could use someone to collect something for me. And you go out a lot, right?
Yes, what do you need collected?
Oh, that's nothing much. Just how do I put this? I need, and part of this deal is no questions asked. Okay.
Okay.
The blood of someone pure. Just a vial.
Don't touch Alwin, I swear to God.
Pure.
Let it be
Like
pure
he's
of heart
pure.
and soul.
Don't touch the children.
Through the earring. Ronnie!
Yes.
You hear through the earring from Garthag.
Oh no.
Ronnie.
What can I do for you?
Think you could spare a vial of blood?
love this question.
I'm sorry. Why?
Out of character, I'm trying to figure out how to answer this. Give me a second.
How do I answer this? I need it so I can get a thing. I need to
I need
trade
it
your
for-
blood.
I needed to knock off 70,000 gold.
Well, she would ask this question because as an
know.
Asimar, you know, her blood's kind of special.
This is fair.
Okay, not through the earring, but to Riddle. How much would it knock off? How much would it knock off if it's the blood of an Asimar?
Get that 2 vials and I'll give it to you for free.
Damn.
Or give it to you. I don't know. It depends.
All you gotta do is wait
Yeah.
till fight and she gets hit and then just take the blood, man. That's like
I just got defensed up to 23 AC. That might fit.
Hey,
Yeah, that might be
Striker
a
still
problem.
well no, Striker still gets hit it with 24, so
Oh, okay, that's fair.
Which, to be fair, I did some calculation. Fluffy, technically Garthag's AC is a 24,
Oof.
but it's fine. Make that 2 vials.
It's like all this increase for no comment.
no context.
I have some concerns, and I need to know why you're asking about vials of my blood.
Okay, I'll put it to you this way.
Get it? No.
It's a
Get it?
deal.
No.
It's a
Sorry.
deal with Riddle. He needs 2 vials of blood of someone pure of heart, and you're one of the purest people I know.
Alright, as sweet of a compliment as that is, it still makes me nervous that somebody named Riddle, and specifically
know who
that
Riddle is.
Riddle, I know who that Riddle is.
If I'm not I say Garthag would know about as far as the thing that brought back Xander, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Be fair, last time he collected stuff like this, it brought back Xander.
Look, that's all well and good, but he's asking for
Actually, it
2
was
vials
lucky
of
you
my
brought
blood.
that.
I was lucky, that's right.
And what exactly is he going to do with 2 vials of my blood? Because you have to understand, it's... I'm not supposed to do things like this. That's kind of a big no-no.
Problem is I can't ask questions why.
How about I'm asking why?
That might work. Riddle,
Mm-hmm.
Ronnie would like to know why. I'm not asking. She's asking. I could care less.
I'll give her this. I will not do anything of ill intent.
He will not. They will not do anything of ill intent.
Nice.
I can't insight that because it's from a second-hand source.
Because he
I
believes
would
it.
incite it.
Go ahead and insight.
How do I insight this? Like,
No,
Don't
go
worry.
fucking insight.
Garthag's inciting it.
okay.
Garthag's going to incite Riddle. Which I have a feeling I might not roll very well against because, if I'm not mistaken, Riddle has a high deception. But at the same time, I have +9.
Is a warlock with charisma as his main stat.
That is a natural 20.
Cool. What's it?
29.
He seems to be telling the truth.
Motherfucker. He rolled in the 30s, didn't he?
Let's see. It's technically +11. And he rolled a natural 20.
Dear Lord.
The
I
dice
will
guys
give you
hate
this.
me.
He is telling the truth about no ill intent. But you can't tell anything other than that.
He's telling the truth about no ill intents. Where we supposed to keep the ill?
You know?
Sorry. I saw the opening. I heard
Like S at the end of intent. I'm so sorry.
Boy.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am, actually.
no.
That hurt me
Own
to
it.
say. I believe him. I'll give you 500 platinum.
Garthag, that's not helping your case.
I'll just buy your blood. It's fine.
I can't tell you how many times that is an actual offer I've heard before.
That's concerning.
A. Concern. B. Just know this is for a good cause. I promise you I will explain later.
So was the last one. Why do you need my blood so bad? What could you possibly want from Riddle?
So, Riddle, 1,000 platinum for 1 vial, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Be better if it was only 1 vial.
Still no.
What a shite. I will explain later. I'm sorry. Hmm. Riddle,
Mm-hmm.
would you say someone who hasn't been in their body long would be pure of heart?
Wow.
Are you really?
Wow.
I think I know who you're talking about. I wouldn't consider them pure for my standards.
Ouch.
That is very fair. After what I saw earlier, that is very
Ouch.
fair.
What did he do?
I mean, I'm not saying they're a bad person, but they might have been influenced by previous events, even if they're not their body.
Again, fair.
I hate you both so much right now.
Right.
Would you say a lazy tiger is pure of heart?
Oh my god.
Could you
No.
You're not winning this.
You're gonna have to explain it to somebody. There's no ifs, ands, or
And
buts about it.
technically, I know that Garthag is not considering him. Technically, Alwin is pure of heart because he did it out of wanting to just avenge somebody.
Milv is a pure rage machine. It's fine.
Hmm?
I mean, she's pure in her rage. That's pure. That's
Oh
purity
my
of some type.
goodness.
It's fine.
Would you consider Grail pure?
He kind of thinks for a moment.
You're not gonna win this.
Watch me!
You're trying so hard.
Watch me!
You know, he's got time. He can walk in a tune at the same time. He's gonna walk off and go look for fucking jobs because now he's actually wanting to go to a job.
You know, Grails might work.
My goodness.
But I'm gonna need 2 vials of that for over 10,000.
Through the Aaron to Grail.
Oh my god.
Grail,
Mm-hmm.
I need 2 vials of your blood. I'll give you 300 platinum.
Everyone in the room Make me an insight check.
Okay, I have.
Well, I
Yeah.
have to with my passive.
Motherfucker. Why do I
what's your
use these
passive?
good rolls?
What was that, Fluff?
What's your passive?
My passive insight is, hold on, I have to.
How do I manage to roll these on their edge?
You know?
It's 10 plus whatever the insight score is, right?
Correct.
That's 21.
Hey.
Cool.
That
Deception's
is my
not his thing.
passive.
Oh, this is gonna be
Yep.
awkward because
So
Ronnie's
far,
in the same
everyone
room.
has noticed. That's because he rolled 18 to keep his cool. He just looks really, really fucking confused all of a sudden.
Don't tell me. Did Garthag contact you?
He nods.
Over the earring. Garthag, I swear.
I will explain later.
Why
The-
not explain now?
Rail.
The fuck is going on here?
Garthag is asking around for blood.
Why?
The fuck's he want blood for?
Sure. This is my question.
I like how Garthag's gonna be hearing this as like Grail's trying to respond.
Let them know they'll find out
Damn.
later.
I don't. Why? Why doesn't he just go to the infirmary and grab someone's blood? Why does he have to
Why
ask
don't-
for it?
He goes. Nobody says that to you. Right? He goes. Don't you check the infirmary for blood? I'm sure they have extra.
This is for a deal for Riddle. I'm so sorry. I will promise you what he needs it for. There is no ill intent. And he is telling the truth.
He's just watching Grail's face.
This for. Thing for the group.
Yes, actually.
This is a persuasion check.
Oh boy.
He just wants to know if it's like basically. You get the sense, Garthag, that he wants to know: is this going to help the group?
Yes, it will.
I'll be there.
Okay.
He turns to walk toward the door.
You can't be serious.
You just gonna give him your blood? Did he say why?
Whatever it is, he intends to use it to help the group.
I still have concerns. He asked me first, Grail.
Also, side note, Fluffy, when he gets there and does it, the potion goes to him.
Fair enough. He goes, well, I can't really read a person from this distance, so the best way to do that is to go there anyways.
Fair enough.
Today's a weird day.
Today's a very, very weird day.
Yeah.
Leo has not paid attention to any of that conversation, by the way.
She is
That's
focused.
alright.
When did Lucky leave? Hold on.
Yeah.
Uh,
Wait, Lucky's gone?
you go.
Oh.
Alright, he
Yeah.
did say he wanted to look at missions. Because he still has access to the office shit.
You know.
Yep. Weird fucking day. The fuck am I gonna talk to her about?
Mm, ask her for the truth? I mean, that's the best that you can get. maybe she had no choice, like Vi said.
Fair enough.
And she might miss you, so who knows?
Who knows? Another sip from the mug of wisdom. It is now officially the mug of wisdom.
The mug of wisdom.
Yep. No special. It's just a normal mug.
I feel like Milv now has like her own mug that the hodgepodge brings to her.
I hope so. She
That
goes
says "Mug of Wisdom" on it.
Yeah, no.
Well, I was gonna say engraved in like very fancy lettering, wisdom.
Yep.
This is fine.
I can accept this. I find these terms to be acceptable.
It just looks like a coffee cup.
No, that would be Sirris's mug.
Fair.
Doubly fair. Make me an investigation check, Lucky.
Woo!
Yeah. Don't
So
break
you are
anything.
looking for a job.
Yay.
Have you tried the classifieds?
It's not the right dice. This
Because there are a lot of them. We're trying to find one that's suitable for you guys.
suitable for like to take Leah on, essentially.
Mhm.
Investigation 18.
18? Yeah, you see a lot of them that are like, okay, well, this one would be simple to take her on, but would not be an adequate test.
Yeah, he is thinking of like her being able to test her weaponry and stuff.
Yeah. You do find one that seems more in your skill level.
Why do I feel like this is still going to turn into some dangerous mission in the end?
Because it
Possible.
might.
It has before.
There has been disappearances in a town each night, usually 1 or 2.
Oh, great.
Hmm.
The thing that makes this concerning is it's been moving, these disappearances. They started in Welk, gone to Vermeer, a few of the towns along the way, and are now, if the pattern holds, the next one would be well, let's see, let's roll a 1d4 and see what city it goes to. Yeah, okay. Mirk. Which means it would probably then end up going toward more Urim. Which we all know where Urim is.
Yeah, and he probably imagined, she might actually be interested in looking into that, just in case.
Don't worry, guys. They're just gonna kidnap the father. It's fine.
And the only like thing that's note is like each town it's lasted for about a week before it's moved on.
Oh dear.
And it has not quite happened yet to Mirk, but the last week has kind of happened to the last town. Or last of the week. Which means this next week is going to start happening there.
You guys want to look into some disappearances? Or the earring.
Well, good.
We talking
I love
tonight?
going after that.
I don't know, do you guys want to go tonight? I don't know if she needs to rest at all. Don't think she has an earring, so somebody has to ask her.
Do you
Yep.
need to rest, Leah?
I haven't really exerted myself today. To be fair.
Threw the earring back to Lucky. She says she hasn't really exerted herself today, so...
Well, if the pattern seems right, the disappearances will start happening in Mirk and eventually Yoram. So I figure this might be one she might see some interest in.
So Leah, would you like to investigate some disappearances that could possibly start happening in Mirk? And if we don't take care of it now, could start occurring in Yulram.
She kind of looks and she goes, I have to, she kind of looks at the door. I have to talk to them. Let them know. Yes, if you'll let me.
Of course.
So, my best advice to you.
Mm-hmm.
Points at Ronnie. Stay
Okay.
close to her.
She nods. I don't really want to get close, to be fair.
Then we won't get close, how about? Stay back behind the rest of us, except for Loki. I think he'll also be behind the rest of us.
Better idea. Yes, stay with Lucky.
That's not exactly where I was going with that.
Well, she can't stay near me. I'll be up in front of whatever this thing's face.
Alright.
He just kind of looks at her like, I'm not being responsible for Rinn's sister dying. Nah,
Who else
I'm
is
not that stupid.
wanting to come?
Lucky's fucking going, whether you guys like it or not.
Yeah.
That's what
Sweet,
I'm figuring.
Now, the question, Fluffy, are you playing him as an NPC in battle still, or do you want me to just play him if he's the only one that goes?
If he's only you can allow you to do that. I mean, if you end up going with Xander and Lucky, then I can
Yeah, okay.
pilot the one.
I'll go ahead and stay here. Keep an eye on him.
Just still pass the fuck out.
Yeah, I don't. To be fair, he's probably not going to wake up.
If we peek in the room, he's probably just face down on the bed, just gone.
You don't see him breathing.
Well,
He's
vampires
undead.
don't sleep, technically. He just kind of lays there with his eyes closed normally. So yeah, now he's actually asleep.
Yeah, he's actually asleep, which is weird because he's undead and he's not breathing. So it's like, oh wait, oh no, he's fine. Because you see like a slight movement. That's the only indication that he's not actually dead.
Bad
Or
thing is,
also hiding out ash.
I can imagine he, kind of, because he was helped in there.
Mhm.
So I can imagine got as far as the bed, he just kind of flop.
Oh, he was passed out when he got taken in there.
Yeah, so he's probably maybe like an arm hanging off or leg hanging off. It's like yeah.
Did
He
Sirris
ain't going anywhere.
kind of like slightly toss him onto the bed?
She barely managed to drag him in there.
Okay, so yeah, he's kind of just flopped face down to the bed.
I imagine she would have made him comfortable at least.
Attempted to, at least, yes.
I don't know why that's so funny. Don't worry about it.
Dude, dead weight is a bitch to work with, okay?
It is.
Oh, yeah.
Especially when
really
it's literal.
is. Yeah.
Fair.
Technically it's undead
So-
weight, thank you.
Yeah, no. Oh, yeah.
She's gonna.
So, Sirris is gonna hang back.
Did he have to go to the office to find this information out of curiosity?
There's a posting board that's
Okay.
posted periodically through the area, and you have to interact with it basically.
First come, first serve.
Yeah, he'll accept it then since they agreed to that.
Yeah.
And head back.
Accept terms and conditions.
I'm just gonna start getting rid of these ones that I know aren't gonna be going anywhere.
Sure we don't take one of the liches with us?
Not for this. If it comes down to much worse things than we're thinking, then yes, we will call for them.
She's gonna talk to. She talks to them.
Please have the conversation.
I imagine
go
that
to-
had
Okay.
some convincing.
Yeah.
Like, well, they're gonna be with me.
Well, let's see. What's her persuasion? Her persuasion's not bad, right?
And if they jumped over a bridge and said it was cool, would you do it too?
That's a dirty 20 persuasion.
Okay, to be fair,
Jeez.
Xander could jump off a bridge and be fine, probably.
Yeah.
Fair.
You know. She's also debating whether or not she. What's odds or evens, Rinn?
Evens.
Evens she does. Odds she didn't.
Hmm.
She does not try to talk to Rinn or Striker and just goes.
Ooh.
You know?
Well,
You
you know,
know-
fair. They did warn her that it might be better to wait till later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's fine. You guys might just be gone a few days, and Leah's just
So-
gonna be gone.
Is Erembor or Garthag going? Because he would have said it to everybody he knew was awake.
Erembor would be going because Garthag's kind of busy at the moment.
I'm gonna put everybody who's going over here.
God, it's been a while since I've done the card slinger stuff. Holy shit.
That'll be fun. Yeah,
Well,
new
now, well, yeah, now he's got a lot of new tricks because I never leveled him that high in card slinger.
Yeah, you know.
Tricks.
Ronnie's going, right?
Yep.
Drag her over here with the group.
Grail's probably actually not gonna go, but he will. You pay off the things, and you can end the potion.
Mhm.
You know, it's in.
I'm just gonna stick them right here because I don't know where.
I'm sure that tastes funny. So be careful with that.
I'm gonna put these four over here.
Okay.
I'm actually gonna put. There.
This is going to be fun, guys.
I'm sure it will be.
Oh dear.
Don't say that.
You know, these messages never go right. I already know this
Oh,
is something
no.
bad.
Yeah, this isn't gonna go.
It's fine.
Well.
He just was
I
like,
have
you know,
no idea.
if it heads to her town, she's gonna be worried. We might as well see if we can take care of this.
You know. Well, that's fair.
Yeah.
I have some major concerns.
You're not the only one because the way Fluffy just said that.
And then you guys told her to stick with Lucky, so now it's freaking you people in your ships.
I didn't
also-
do anything.
Erembor said to stick with Lucky because Lucky, as Ronnie pointed out, is a range person.
He is,
going
and
to stay away.
to be fair, he is a very protective person as well.
Yeah.
Because
Ronnie knows all of these things.
he can technically fight close combat, he just didn't have any weapons.
Mm-hmm.
Fair.
He only has the cards because he only got gold recently. He didn't have money to go buy shit.
All right.
Look. He should have told Xander to split the money because technically he was there when he earned it.
It's not his personality though. He's like, eh.
Mm-hmm.
She's kind of holding this +2 thing that she put on. Right? Anybody want? I made another one while we were.
Probably one of the closer ones.
Does that work if I don't wear armor?
Not really. There's nowhere to fix it.
Erembor?
Sure.
She kind of helps affix it to the armor, and you watch it kind of like, and attach itself, and then you see that shimmer. You have +2 to your AC.
Let me boost his studded leather armor to be a +2.
This is fine.
It is, because now the ranger has a 22 AC.
I don't want to talk about mine, but he wouldn't have taken it anyways because he's already taken 3 items and he didn't want to.
It's fine. She just. The first 2 were just given automatically without even being asked.
Actually, besides Alwin, I think Lucky has the lowest AC.
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
He has a 16.
You know.
Alwin has a
God.
13. Well, he's only wearing leather armor, to be fair.
Fair.
True.
And now that you're kind of, you know this thing look like, you realize she does have one on her.
Hmm.
On her side of leather armor that's resistant. So she has an 18 AC.
Oh, good lord. Okay.
Well, she only has a +4 dex modifier, to be fair.
Fair.
I imagine later Rinn and Striker finally coming out of the room and asking where she is. Is she with Lucky again in the library? No, she went out on a mission. What?
Hold on.
Right?
Don't worry about it. It's fine. She went with Erembor, Lucky, Milv. Hold on a second. Ronnie's there. This is slightly better, but why? Why'd you let her go with those three?
So she's kind of
What did he do?
on the flight there. She just kind of looks very nervous.
Kind of pats her on the shoulder. It'll be alright.
Okay, how long of a flight would it have been to Mirk?
To Mirk, it's because you guys are up here. Probably 2 hour and a half, maybe at most.
Alright, let me see.
What time of day is it? Because I know a lot of that was happening in the morning, but I'm not sure how much time has passed.
Yeah.
I'd say by the time you're getting there, it's gonna be like more closer to evening
Okay.
because of everything has passed.
So, as they leave, since it'll take about an hour and a half, Erembor is going to go ahead and burn a 3rd level spell
Mhm.
and cast Conjure Animals.
Okay.
He's going to conjure a cat. Right next to Leah. Since she's looking nervous.
Oh.
She kind of gives a slight smile and kind of just pets it.
Now, unfortunately, he'll be gone in about an hour, but
Such a softie, Erembor.
if you don't shut it, I'll pull that tongue out from your throat and cut it out myself.
He sticks his tongue out.
Children, please.
Question, Fluffy.
Mhm.
Did we, I don't think I asked you, but although it is a Vengeance Paladin spell, do you think it'd be fitting for Erembor to still have Misty Step? Leaving it up to you.
Sure. I'd like to sign that.
He Misty Steps
fine.
over next to Lucky
Just kind of looks at you with a grin.
with the dagger out.
What?
Walks back over to seat.
Please,
That's
can
what I thought.
Can we just go on a mission and be done? We're
No.
going to test things.
Have you met this group?
I have, which is why I'm asking nicely.
Oh, it'll be fine, Ronnie.
We gotta
Just a
lighten the
little play.
mood a little bit.
Our first mission, gotta show her what we're really like. Come on now.
Hey, at least we're not actually throwing punches. We've done that before.
Yes, you have.
It's just like looking at this exchange.
It's fine, I promise.
This is normal interaction. It's fine.
Fine. Totally haven't been silent this entire time. Fruitlessly attempting to sharpen a magical sword. Because something to do.
Leans
Habit.
over to Milf.
Habit, yeah.
Leans over to Milf. No, that's not sharp, right?
Bite me.
That's more your thing.
I picture the goggles though, doing like night vision, the green versus the actual dark vision.
Yeah, when you turn it, it does have a green lens that kind of goes into place.
Oh god, straight up night
Nice.
vision goggles.
I
Hold
think
on.
that's what I was thinking. Like I imagine those
that's
being
okay,
more night
that's actually
vision-y.
pretty cool.
Mhm.
I like that. That's actually pretty cool.
Oh. See, I told you Ronnie is the mom of the group. She's having to keep the two children from fighting.
Yeah. Yeah. She's accepted this.
And the older, quiet one just, like, playing with knives over there. Like, it's fine.
Look, that's just Milv. She's accepted that that is how Milv is, and she's not going to try and change that.
Why have you not accepted us?
How old is Milv?
Because
26.
she knows.
Okay. Never mind. We're not
Actually,
talking
I think
about
Alwin
Never
is
mind.
older than her.
Yep.
Yeah, I think we
But she
decided
doesn't know that.
Alwin is the third oldest of the entire group.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because it goes Erembor, Garthag, Alwin.
Yeah.
And then
You know,
Ronnie
Sirris is in her 50s, right?
Yeah,
27.
Sirris is in her 50s, technically.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Erembor. Garthag and Sirris might be the same age.
Grail, well, technically in his 20s, is technically also older than that. If you want to go that way.
Oh.
That's fair. He
Yeah, no.
did.
Because
He was
resurrections.
alive for. He was alive. How many? Yeah, he was. Yeah.
A
Yeah,
few hundred, if
long
I
time.
remember.
Yeah.
He was
I
a
mean...
Reaper for quite a long while.
Okay, fine. He's older than Erembor.
You don't age when you're technically undead. It's fine.
Oh dear.
Everything
Yeah.
is fine.
As you guys do land in this evening. You do know, look at the accounts for of it happening at night.
Well, guess we're just gonna have to look around once it gets dark out.
What are we
Wonderful.
supposed to do till then?
Fluffy, is there a church?
Yes, every town has a church. The smaller ones usually have like a not dedicated to a certain god, but
Right.
they do have.
Is there a taller tower on it?
Make me a perception check.
I think you guys might be seeing where I'm going with this. Perception. Ooh! That's a good number! That's a plus 10. Let's see what I can roll. If I can open the fucking bag. God damn.
Oh, this thing works, and she's kind of fiddling with something that's like holstered on her side.
I'm sure it's going to be wonderful there.
That is going to be a 19.
19. There is a clock kind of tower. Like it doesn't seem like it's a. I mean, it's not much bigger than the rest of the buildings,
Right.
but it is bigger.
Okay.
It is the tallest building in Ego.
Idea. Well, a better way to see things than from above.
True.
But then again, getting down is the hard part.
Getting down quick if we need to. We don't know what we're dealing with.
I can help with that.
Through the earring. I'm not surprised.
I imagine they would have given her an earring for the mission at least too.
Yeah.
Through the earring to Lucky. I'm not surprised.
She kind of messing with the gauntlet. I can kind of mimic the effects of feather fall.
Oh, sure.
Good enough. Roughly how much time do we have to kill him before we have to do something?
Starts at night. Nightfall would probably be maybe 2 hours.
Hmm. Alright. I'm gonna go kill some time in the tavern. You guys later?
You know, I don't think it's a good idea that you're drunk for this.
No,
You were
that's
already
right.
drinking earlier.
That's called day drinking.
Fine.
It wasn't even 5 yet.
Or at least.
It's called day drinking.
Fine, I'll just go there and see if I can't hear some rumors or some shit.
Mm.
That would work. We need to find out who might be the targets. Protect them.
If there's a pattern on the targets. I don't know. Would he have seen that? Like the people going missing? Was there a pattern with it at all? Or was it just random?
The only pattern seems to be only one person actually noticed something was off when they got taken. Because usually the people were either the house was entirely asleep or they were alone. But the only person that gave any detail was there was a haunting melody that was happening.
Oh, good.
Oh. We gotta listen for some type of song.
Hang on a second. He kind of... You see him messing around with something on his back. Pulls around bagpipes.
Oh.
Don't you dare. I will... He points the glove at you. I will
he
do it.
flips it back around his back.
That's what I thought.
Because I keep forgetting he has bagpipes and he has proficiency with bagpipes.
You know?
This is,
Worry about it.
This is
Nobody would know that though, so his immediate reaction is that it's gonna hurt like a son of a bitch.
Mhm.
No.
It's fine. Bagpipes for the win, thank you.
Does he
So,
still have his temporary HP, or was that like only a certain amount of time he got that?
That lasts until you reach a long rest, technically, because it doesn't have a time limit.
Ooh,
Nice.
good to know.
It just doesn't stack, of course.
Ah, yeah,
Yeah.
fair.
So if I were to cast 8, it wouldn't work on you.
It would just take the higher of the two. Well, 8 is not temporary HP. 8 is max increase
Is
HP.
it? Oh, that's right, it does.
But technically, he could have given the others temporary HP on the flight, though. If it's allowed. Because he has Inspiring Leader.
Ooh.
Yeah, that would have given me more than enough time to do that.
Yeah.
What kind of speech would
So
you
he
give?
could. It wouldn't have given it to Leah, but the others would have gotten 22 temp HP.
Holy
Sweet.
shit.
Yeah, it's like charisma plus something. Or
That
plus
is
level.
nice.
Yeah, like charisma plus level or something like that. It's ridiculous. Or I don't remember. I have to look it up.
I can look it up real quick just to make sure. Well, I don't. Not you guys do have 22 HP temporary HP. I'm giving that much. It's just so I know what it does.
Oh my god.
Let me double check because it might be 21 then if I'm thinking about it right. 'Cause,
Inspiring leader. Your level. You get temporary HP points. Each creature takes temporary HP equal to your level plus your charisma modifier.
Oh, okay, so it's 21.
Okay.
Alright, because Xander has it too, which is why he has it.
Fair.
Well, real quick. Oh my god, guys. The
Hmm.
ranger is 6 points away from 200 hit points
Oof.
with the temp HP.
Ah, you know.
It's fine. No, yeah,
Okay with
I'm
this.
just gonna go to the nearest tavern, try to pick up anything, and try not to start a bar fight. Try.
Try to pick up anything.
Try. I liked the try in that one.
Yeah, would that be an investigation or anything?
Yes. Maybe investigation.
All right. I'll take that. That is a dirty 20.
Okay.
Real quick. As she
Which
walks
actually,
off. Remember
side
to aim
note.
low if it's a guy.
Oh, jeez. As a side note, he probably would have mentioned that it might be better to wander the streets if we're trying to listen for a song rather than be in the tower.
Yeah.
But we could split into like 2 groups or something.
Okay. You don't. There's no information currently about what you're looking for. You hear a bunch of other rumors, Mylvada, but it has not struck the city yet, so they have nothing currently.
Okay.
Or at least there hasn't
Random
been any
roaming the
indication.
streets it is.
So, would Lucky have mentioned the splitting up into 2 groups?
He probably would have suggested it.
Erembor is going to look at him. After what happened last time when I split up with someone, how about no?
Oh, what happened last time? I don't remember if he knew about that actually.
Let's just say Striker ended up dead.
Right.
That incident.
That's what you mean. Okay.
How about no?
Technically, it wasn't a planned split up.
To be fair, it was our plan.
Well, that's on you guys then. At least this way we'd be with people. Just saying.
I mean, it's looking something up. It's fine.
I'm scared.
Oh, good.
Plus 2 agency of half cover.
I was just assuming that we could cover more ground.
That's not a bad idea, technically.
It's not. Do we have enough people for everybody to have a partner?
Well, we'd have to do at least 1 group of 3
Alright.
if we're doing it that
Or
way.
1 group of 1.
What, you want to stealth around?
I mean, I could, but at the same time,
Didn't we just talk about not splitting up to where someone was alone due to the fact that every time we seem to split up that way, bad things happen?
to be fair, I went alone last time. Nothing bad happened to me. It happened to the other person that was alone.
I could at least make it easier for him to hide.
Well, you know, Erembor doesn't typically have that problem.
True.
This man goes into the abyss when he disappears.
You're not wrong. Perhaps it would be better. Ronnie,
Yes.
if you would go with Milv, I'll tell these 2.
Are you
from a
sure?
distance.
Well, at least then
Yes.
he'd be nearby if something happens.
This is fair.
To be
Just
fair,
be careful.
They don't look especially intimidating. No offense.
Leah's with herself, and
None taken.
all the things are just like kind of strapped to her.
But they would be more easily approached by something like this. So, if whatever this is sees them alone, well, alone, just the 2 of them, we may get the drop on it. Or whatever it is.
You know, this sounds like an odd date where your father watches you and stalks you on the date.
Yeah.
He says this in character, by the way, as he's staring at Erembor. Like, this is what it feels like to me right now.
Just kind of goes. I mean, it sounds more to me like a bait thing to me. That's what it sounds like.
Well, it does sound like bait, and I'm concerned. We shouldn't go too far then.
I think we'll stay within running distance of each other, but we'll be able to check multiple streets.
Alright.
And with that, he's going to cast Pass Without a Trace.
Just be careful.
And comes the
Tips
plus
his hat.
7 for stealth. So that's a dirty 40.
Oh my
Damn.
gosh.
That was a
Fully
natural
consume
13 on the die.
And he's gone.
Sure, he didn't really need help.
I imagine we're at least waiting for Mylvada back because we need to explain it to her what we're doing.
Yeah.
Doesn't take much long for her to get back. Maybe 20 minutes or so.
Okay, so they know jack shit. What I miss.
So, these two are gonna go down that way, and we're going to go this way, and Erembor has, well, fallen into the shadows again to follow them to ensure their safety. But we're not going to be picked out running distance between each other. That way, if something happens, we can get to the other.
Alright, just advance warning. If you go bringing the sun out, I would much appreciate that.
Through the earring to everybody. No promises.
I'll give you fair warning, Mylvada. Don't worry.
Not that he can cast daylight, but
You know.
I have
Or
all
I'm-
of the spells for that.
You
Well,
are the
that
sun.
and, like,
I am the sun.
So,
alright, I guess we should get this show on the road then.
Let's go.
so about say that far apart from each other, going down the streets, and Erembor is kind of behind there.
Wherever, yeah.
So we'll say you're kind of walking in this direction, kind of like that. So we'll move her back. That way the direction you guys are going.
Basically on two different streets, and there's like houses between
Yeah.
us and stuff. That's
So-
essentially.
walking. So are they walking like this
Mhm.
direction?
Yeah.
Okay.
And there's like big buildings in the middle between.
Ducking in and out of alleyways.
All right. As evening hits, it turns to night. Everyone, make me perception checks.
Oh, good.
Does he need to be wearing his goggles? How dark is it? Or is it actually still pretty lit up?
It's well dimly lit because it is a full moon at the moment.
Okay.
What is
Ugh.
perception? That is a 19.
Well,
Mel, please tell me you did better than me.
it's fine. His perception
Yep.
is still shit. That's all you need to know.
That's all I need to know.
All you need to know is it's under 10.
Oof.
I'm sure this
And
is
I don't
fine.
want to talk about it.
You know.
It's fine, I'm like here like 25.
27.
Oh, nice. Good, because I got an 11.
7.
Oof. And Leah got 19. What, you know?
Well, to be fair, he's never had a good perception.
That's very
Yeah.
fair. Yeah, that is very fair.
So let's see.
That was not his proficiencies.
So you have two characters that have a perception problem.
So
Wait,
Mylvada. What was Ronnie's?
11.
So Mylvada, Erembor, and Leah all hear this. Sounds like a very mournful song.
Oh, good.
Which direction?
Toward the south, towards the end of the city.
Where they're heading or away?
You guys are heading more like at the moment east, so it'd be kind of to your right, basically.
So that way.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it's time to meet up with the others.
You know, it's
something going on down here.
starts moving
Should
that
we
way.
head that direction?
Yeah, I imagine that's you'd probably go over the area and be like, we should all meet up and head there.
Alright, let's go.
Yeah.
You just want to stay in the shadows?
You kind of head and you see almost like a dark mist kind of rolling by this one house.
Well,
Look
I
at this
don't like
house
that.
itself at the moment. It looks like a farmstead at the moment. What you can tell.
Let's see, what does this do again?
What are you doing?
I was thinking about doing some light, but I want to wait for a bit.
Well, we don't want to get his attention, whatever it is, yet.
Yeah.
Till we figure out what we're dealing with.
Yep, that's why I'm not doing anything yet, because
And,
everything
and
I
he
do
did
is
say it was
very, very
dimly
bright.
lit at the moment.
Yeah. Everyone give me stealth checks if you're trying to hide.
Oh, goody!
Do I have to reroll stealth?
No, you're good.
Okay.
What's your range on your pass file trace?
Believe it is.
I guess it also depends on how close he actually is to us. Or if he's just there.
30-foot radius.
Ooh!
So how close
Goody.
are you to us?
He's not too far. He would be within 30 foot as far as of everybody.
Okay.
But he's just off to the side that way.
Which would make that that then.
That'd be as far as you can be.
That's fine. That works.
Well, thank you, because it was a 1 on the die.
Well, hey! You're not the only one who rolled that.
Yep,
You know?
also a nat 1. Because
Really?
disadvantage on stealth.
And got to the plus 10s, right?
That's a 15 for her.
Even with the plus 10? Holy shit.
She only got a plus 4 to stealth.
And that's a 13
Oof.
for me.
I gotta roll perception for that. That?
Would it be a group stealth averaged?
Well, with you already hidden. I don't know if you count.
I'm not counting him to the group. I'm counting there as a group and him as solo.
Good.
Don't worry. They have a lovely -1 to perception.
Mhm.
Wait, they?
Mhm.
Holy shite. Oh, fuck off.
They notice
Damn it.
none of you.
How?
The highest I rolled was a total of 10.
Wow.
-1.
In other words, what you're saying, Fluffy, you now know how I felt with 20 freaking gargoyles not rolling above a 7.
As the mist kind of starts rising and forming.
What is that? What are those?
What?
Oh no!
Huge creatures.
Those are very big.
Like that.
What's the
I named this
plan?
one Jerry.
You know what, Yuri?
What's the plan
Yep.
here, guys?
You two need to get back behind us. As number 1.
They're kind of like now, they're like right outside the house, basically. This is where they formed.
Okay,
They're
real
almost
quick.
kind of crouching down.
We need to act now if we're gonna do something, is my
Real
point.
quick.
I
Drag.
could
Mm.
blast some sunlight.
That's Jim.
Yes. Hmm.
I mean, I don't know how well it'll work, but you can try.
Let me take a look and see what I can do.
See the one kind of like
What
tapping on the glass.
kind of range does she need to be at to do her stuff?
Well,
Because he'll stay
We are-
next to her, because he can shoot. Why
it
did
depends
this...
on the spell she's using, to be fair.
Ah.
She is mostly kind of like kind of wizard and sorcerer based kind of magics and some divine magics.
Question, what is Lucky's AC?
It's only 16.
let me see.
Okay, since we've already stealth, Pass Without a Trace does not need to be up, correct, Fluffy?
It
typically
would
lose
drop
that
the
plus
10, yeah.
Shit, never
Yep,
mind.
and then like 3 nat 1s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I I'm trying to see.
You see the one kind of like grabbing at the door, kind of like testing it.
I could get its attention, but that's about all I can do.
Well, we need to
I
do
could run up and smack
something.
it.
He starts reaching his hand. You watch his hand kind of phasing through the cracks of the window.
Yep, nope, I'm activating my mace. What does this do? Yeah, as a bonus action, I activate the mace head. I emit a bright light in a 51-foot radius. And dim for an additional 15 feet.
Oh, poor
I warn
Milv.
Milv. I warn
My
Milv for
back
this
is
because it's
thankfully to them.
sunlight. It is sunlight, so I warn them.
That
Okay.
does get both of their attention.
Real
Mhm.
quick, Fluffy.
Mm-hmm.
Are they actually this distance from us? So this one's like
Yes.
55 feet. This one here is 55 feet away from me.
Correct. And they haven't noticed you technically, but they have noticed that there is a threat. So I would
Sorry,
like
the
initiative.
sun rose a little bit early.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I have a
Did,
feeling I
did,
found
did they
Good
also
job.
notice the rest of us because the light now? Though?
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. The only thing I need to do was that to get their attention and get it off of that.
Wait, I want to double check something with my initiative roll. Don't think I have anything for this, but I'm not sure.
Okay.
We will make this Leah's. Cool. That's a lovely
Oh
initiative.
my god. Cleric problems.
Look.
Leah got it and laughing.
I just clean up the messes. I don't make them.
Alright,
Yeah.
I
write
make
this
them.
down.
Haha.
And let's see, what is their initiatives? Oh, okay. That's their modifier.
Oh, good.
Okay. Okay. This is fine.
Is it?
Well, it depends on what everyone's initiatives are.
Oh.
Oh, wow, Erembor is not first.
I know.
No.
I mean,
I rolled a natural 10.
I'm gonna mark this one.
It's holy hell.
And this one as 2. Cool. First one up is this one.
Oh,
good.
Natural
Oh,
20.
great.
Oh dear.
Ooh.
Well, hell. Alright.
Oh, hail, hail.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30,
Oh.
35, 40.
Oh my.
Oh dear.
Sweet, I don't have to waste an entire turn to go up and smack him.
What's it?
I don't like the movement speed is 40.
5, 10.
Well, they are big creatures.
Mm-hmm.
Fair.
So 1, 2, 3. Roll that. That's a 4. That's a 4 again. I don't need to roll 4. Mylvada, the first one, and Leah with the second attack.
Aw.
Sweet.
Attacking the ladies, man.
Cool.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna re-roll the first one because you can do this at a longer range. He would have used this one because it requires a recharge. Yep, no, that's still Mylvada.
Oh.
Okay.
Points to you, Mylvada. Make me a Wisdom saving throw.
Sweet. I'm totally good at these, I think. Hopefully, maybe. Let's see. Wisdom 18 plus 7. 25.
25. You succeed and are immune to this Finger of Doom for the next 24 hours.
Finger
Oh.
of
Fucking hell.
what?
Uh-huh.
I don't like that.
I guess we'll
I don't
find
like
out if
it.
someone fails.
Yeah.
And the second swing he swings down. He's going to make an attack roll against Leah. That is a dirty 20, which is going to hit her. Except she's going to cast Shield. She kind of brings her gauntlet up, and the shield kind of. You're plus 5 AC. She's technically a 23 at the moment,
Good.
which is good that didn't hit her.
Oh.
Don't do this.
What's 30 feet? Okay. Lucky, make me a Constitution saving throw. It's your turn.
Oh, wait, what? Why?
30 feet of it.
Oh, fuck.
Um,
11?
You see the shadows kind of coalesce around you, and you take
Oh.
Seems I brought the wrong character for con saves.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Same.
17 points of necrotic damage.
Ah! This is not gonna be good.
And
It's
you
fine.
see his attention shift at you.
Wait, what? How much?
17.
17.
And
Ugh.
The next attack grants advantage against attack rolls against it until the start of the creature's next turn.
Good.
Goody.
It's fine.
I don't like this thing already. Ow. Thank God for the temp HP.
Yeah.
Oh man, that didn't. I'm gonna try to throw some cards at this thing. Fuck that. Da, 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 da. So, 33.
33? Yeah, that hits.
Let's see if the second one hits.
They are not particularly hard to hit.
25?
That hits.
Okay. Woo!
AC is not their strong suit. It's everything else.
Good to know.
Except for a lot of other things, but that's fine.
Let's see, I need
of
these
things
because
here.
he's level 18 now. He can do 5d8 for the first one. I need con saves for both of those.
Oh,
The DC is 17.
well, that's an 18
Okay.
and higher.
Okay. Well, damn, I was hoping to blind it. That's fire damage.
You know.
For both attacks, man.
Fire! Fire!
5. Okay, so the first hit's 31 points.
Ooh. These are magical, aren't they?
Yeah.
Technically. Cool, because that's going to be full damage.
Oh, good. And then this one is math. Using calculator because lazy.
You know.
What was the first one
This
again?
attack.
It was 31.
That's how I thought. It was 30 or something. I couldn't remember if it was 1 or
Oh wait, I gotta add his charisma too, so 34.
34. Cool. That
Yeah, I
makes that
I
easier.
forgot. Yeah. Yeah.
Because it's an even number, and I love those.
Yeah. I need to roll one more dice. Yay. 8. And 28 for the second.
Ooh.
He can't do any more damage anymore past level 16, but he rolls 5 dice for him now.
Yeah.
This is fair.
And I get my cards back. I get them back and they just automatically reshuffle in. That's so neat.
Right.
I love it.
All right.
I mean, that makes me happy.
Mm-hmm.
Which means that you're not going to lose any cards, which means you're not going to get any more chances at cards, to be fair.
Yeah, well, he
That's
does
the
have abilities to look for certain cards, too.
Yeah.
So,
Which
I
you
mean, I
get
won't...
access to.
Yeah, I won't actually, like, shuffle through to find him. I'll probably just say, hey, this is what he pulled out.
Mylvada! Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Sweet.
By the way, these auras do
Fuck,
stack.
what is that for me?
Oh,
Yeah, that's
he ain't moving unless she moves, so.
dirty 20.
Dirty 20, that is a fail.
Sweet. Well, how much am I taking?
Well, at least you're resistant. There is that.
E.
That would be 16, so 18, or sorry, 8 points in necrotic. 18. 8 points in necrotic.
Sweet, still in temps. Fuck it, I'm feeling the great sword today. I'm gonna run up here and smack him in the kneecaps.
I feel like this is not good that its attention's focusing on the ones that it can target.
You know?
Yeah. Shit, I'm trying to remember. I had 2 extra attacks. Okay. So first one's gonna be fuck. What's my hit with this great sword? Okay. First is gonna be dirty 20.
Dirty 20?
Mhm.
That hits.
All right, next
Roll
up.
Or roll to hit.
I'm just,
Yeah, roll your second hit. Yeah.
That's gonna be 22.
22, that hits.
Yeah, and if I have extra attack 2, that means I technically have 3 attacks, right?
Yeah, you got extra attack too. Yeah.
Alright. And that next one is going to be another dirty 20.
Yes, all 3 hit.
All right. Do you want the cold separate?
Cool. Do I need that separate?
Uh-oh.
Nope, because it's magical.
Sweet. All right.
It's a good thing you guys have magical things.
You know?
Yes, it is nice.
First attack was 17 total.
Alright.
Next one was 14.
Give me one card. Give me.
And the next one will be 18.
Alright.
Which will be a mixture of slash and cold, because that is a thing. And I forgot I got Tavern Brawler on her. That'll be her turn.
Alright. Whose turn is it next? I believe it's Erembor, but let me just verify by looking at my board over here. Yes, it is the Erembor. Because you guys clustered the fuck up. Make me a Constitution saving throw, Erembor. Because you're within the range of annihilating aura.
How would I roll in the dice tray?
That's useful.
22.
It's a possibility.
22, you save and take no damage.
Oh. Well, we know
This is-
a minimum, at least, or something we can roll.
Alright.
It is an all or nothing thing. A lot of those abilities are, to be fair.
You know?
But they do a lot of damage.
Well, I want to attempt something. Maybe. Hang on. I want to double check something on this here. One moment.
Mm-hmm.
I had a plan and then I realized this plan might not work. So,
Happens.
let's see. Because I don't want to burn my action doing this.
Oh, why not? It's fine.
I've got this weird feeling that it might not be fine.
Okay. I need... no, I can't justify using command. I can justify, however, is using... Oh, you know what? I lied, I do have daylight.
Nah.
Let's concentrate for a minute. I'll use that later. I'm so sorry.
You're all right.
Yeah. Why not? First, bonus action. Where is it? What is range? 90 feet? Hunter's Mark. On Nightwalker 2.
Okay. He was hunter smart.
Go and take a step this way to get a straight shot on him. I'll take 3 shots at him with my longbow.
I am going to draw the small little house here. Oh, that's the wrong color. But they are much taller than the damn house.
I would hope so. These things
It's
are
like a
massive.
one-story house and like Godzilla standing next to it. So
Alright,
you can
here we go. Okay, so you said these things are fairly easy to hit, right?
Mm-hmm.
What has been the lowest thing to hit them so far?
A 20.
Fuck, okay. Well, in that case, all I have to do is roll higher than a 6 or higher with this, then.
What'd you get?
I rolled a natural 2.
No,
Plus
what's
4.
the total?
Plus 14, 16.
That hits.
Huh?
Yeah.
They don't have
Second
high
hit
AC,
point.
he said.
I expected it to be at least higher than 14.
Sack of hit points.
Yeah.
Wait, no,
It's fine.
16. That's the math I meant. Okay, it's just a D8 plus 8. Oh dear, it's only 10. Then Hunter's Mark is 5, so 15.
15 points of damage.
Yep, Shadow Arrow next. 26. To hit.
That hits.
Alright, that's better. That's going to be 15 plus... It's only plus 1, so 16 plus... Another 3, 19.
19. All right.
And last arrow. Natural 20.
Okay.
34. So D8 plus 8 is 16. Plus Hunter's Mark 6. 22 is the max. And that's going to be another plus 16. So that's 38 plus 3. 41.
41. Nice. It is still not bloodied.
Okay.
HP's kind of their thing.
I can sense this.
AC is not.
You know?
And we
I
haven't
can
even
sense
started on the other one, just as a point out.
Mhm.
I went for that one that hopefully, between everybody right there at that one, try and get that one knocked down before the other one comes up and starts beating up with us.
Oh no, its turn. We'll get there before it, I'm sure.
I know. Yeah.
Is it the end of your turn,
Who's
Erembor?
next? I've used bonus action. That was the Hunter's Mark. All 3 of my attacks. That's my action. Yeah. There it goes.
Uh-huh. Here we go.
be fair, I don't think it would have left had I used command and told it to leave.
You know?
Just moving within range.
Does it have longer than a 40-foot walking speed?
Has a 40-foot walk and fly.
Oh, good.
They're just kind
Oh.
of floating across the ground. They're not
I
even
don't
walking.
like that. I don't like that, Fluffy.
Yeah, it's good. It has not. It's noticed you, Erembor. It just doesn't seem to care at the moment. So we'll go with 2,
Racist.
3, 4.
Doesn't want to come play with
So Ronnie, make me a wisdom saving throw as it points its finger at you,
Okay.
because it does not know that you probably have a high wisdom.
Natural 2031.
Holy
You
shit!
succeed. Lucky, it's going to strike at you next.
Real goody. Because of the whole bullshit around the shadows, huh?
Well, it doesn't have advantage. The other one has advantage against you.
That's how that works.
Well, that is
Wait.
a 25 to hit.
Fluffy,
Ow.
question.
Mhm.
The first
Yes.
attack, I would have had advantage on it, wouldn't I have?
Mhm.
Technically, yeah, you would have had advantage on it. So roll to see if you.
Yeah, for shits and giggles, I just want to see if I would. No,
were hit.
it was a natural 4. It would have been higher, but no. So it's fine.
Yeah, well, it does hit you.
Yeah.
So I can do damage for the first time with his innovation.
Ow. I feel like this is gonna
what?
hurt. And what? Yeah, what? What'd you say?
Innovation. That's its attack's name.
Oh.
I need more dice. I
That
just
doesn't-
pulled,
oh,
like, all my
mm.
dice.
More
Wait.
dice.
Oh,
Sure,
How
no,
many
I did
dice do you need? Listen.
Sure, I didn't pull out my extra dice at all.
Why do
you
you
had,
need
like, one
extra
set out.
dice? Why do you need one? No, he poured out a whole bag earlier.
Yeah,
Fluffy.
but that was only my metal dice.
I don't like
Fluffy.
it.
Doom.
Floofy.
So don't
Yes.
get hit by the hand.
Why are you trying to kill us?
Maybe.
Because we're level 18 and we should be fighting this kind of stuff.
Mhm.
I'm okay with this.
And I did not bring my strongest fighter. I mean, he does a lot of damage, but he takes hits and he is not an HP cannon. Oh, so.
It's fine.
12,
That's why you bring a pure cleric with you.
31 points of necrotic damage.
Ow!
Fuck.
And I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Fuck! Well, that is only a 15. He does not have a high con.
Your maximum hit points are reduced by 31
Oh my gosh.
until you take a long rest.
No,
Which means
now.
that can't be healed.
Oh,
Oh, so these things could permadeath ya if we're not careful, because they can't heal if it goes down.
no. I don't like them anymore.
Yeah, don't let those things hit you.
And now that's going to bring us to Leah's turn, who's going to make a Constitution saving throw.
Roll high.
Oh, his HP has been brought down to 74 is the highest he can go now.
Fucking hell.
That's an 11.
What is your HP at right now, Fox?
68.
Okay.
So he's technically 74 out of 68, or 68 out of 74 because of the fucking reduction. It would only take like 3 more hits of that and he might actually be
Yeah,
permadown. So he
Fine.
probably is gonna, don't get hit by that is what he suggests.
You know,
Okay,
good suggestion.
So, that's She is going to, seeing that effect on Lucky, is going to place the gauntlet in hand on him. Cast. Use because she does technically have 2 5th level spell slots. Greater Restoration.
Ooh.
And she sees something crumple and dust as she touches you. Removing the one effect, reducing the target's hit points.
There we go.
Oh, good. Thank you. Thank you.
And bonus action, she's going to summon 2 turrets, which I don't really have a thing for them. So I'm just going to. I'll have to find a thing for them later. So for now, I'm just going to use 2 hodgepodges.
Fair.
So the one is going to be here. This will be the shield turret. And the other one is going to be summoned here. Well, she summons it closer, but it walks over here. Because it's got a 15-foot movement.
Oh, we have hodgepodges now.
Oh, it's her little things.
turret.
We're just using them as temps.
Okay. I was about to say, whew,
Until I can
okay.
find a better picture for them, because
Very
I
fair.
could not find an image for them at all for the life of me.
Find a picture of
That's fair.
Bastion.
So everyone around gains, unless they have temporary HP,
Not anymore.
1d8 plus, no, 2d8 plus her ability mod. Ooh!
What's
So
the
20
radius on it?
temporary HP.
How much?
20.
Ooh.
Unless we already have temp HP, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so if you
Okay.
still have Luckies, or the thing
Yep.
from Luckies,
Okay.
I do indeed.
he didn't have his anymore, so he could use that.
That's fair.
Fair.
And this one is going to fire at the one that's been hurt the most. We would only get 1 attack. But
Wait, which one's been hurt the most?
not the only one that's been hurt.
So...
Nightwalker 1.
Oh, I shot Nightwalker 2.
Oh, I thought you said Nightwalker 1.
No, I was shooting
Oh.
the one next to the house.
Oh, that's going to change that.
That's one of Hunter's marked.
Oh, yeah, we all thought you were attacking the one near us.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Oh, so we
Alright.
haven't brought it down that much. Good
Nope.
to know.
No. So I thought I had said Nightwalker 2, but...
They're about the same HP. Cool.
Good.
So technically, it's this one that she's going to attack because it's got the last build HP.
Good.
So it rolls to hit. What is it to hit? Something a little redonkulous. It's got 120-foot range.
I need more dice.
Again, it has a plus. It is just her spell attack, range spell attack, so it's plus 11. Natural 1. She seems to, she's like trying to aim it and she's shaking, and it did not go as intended.
Fair.
Yeah.
She is going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Oh no, she's going to move ball right there just to be within 10 feet of that thing for now. However, they both get attack opportunity against her. Bye. Okay.
Dice went
That's
flying.
gonna miss. That's a crit.
Ooh.
That is a crit with its hand attack.
Oh
Ugh.
dear.
math. How the fuck does it work? That's 30 points of necrotic.
Ooh.
And she's gonna make a Constitution saving throw. That's gonna succeed. Cool. She does not have her temporary her maximum HP reduced.
Good.
But she is currently backing up because she does not want to be close to these things.
That is
Fair.
Speaking of, next, Ronnie. Make me a Constitution saving throw.
Right. 2 of them?
Yep, because you're within range of both of them. Technically, she needs to make another one as well. Oh, that's a natural 20. She succeeds.
So, I don't know how that's possible, but I rolled the same number twice.
Mm-hmm.
Which one was the one that missed out of curiosity?
Missed what?
Missed Leah. When they did the attack of opportunity.
They both missed. No, this one missed.
Because I have a reaction for that.
Okay. What you want to do?
Well, I can throw a card if they miss as a reaction. If they miss an ally.
Nightworker 1 did miss.
Yeah.
make him regret it.
If they miss me or an ally, I can throw a card at them.
Oh, that's dirty.
Yeah, and I'll...
I like it. I approve.
And should I draw a new one for this? I probably should draw a new one for this, huh? Or should I just use the first one?
Use first one's fine.
First one was an ace!
Yeah,
Oh.
go ahead.
He fucks
This
that,
was
right?
fine.
Well, that's a 19 plus whatever, so I think it hits.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Oh boy.
Okay, give me a minute to do some maths here. So let me see. So it has to make a con save.
Natural 1.
Hey.
That one, unfortunately, only movement speed gets halved, but who knows? It might help. D8s, yeah.
Fair.
Do. Yeah, cold only slows them down.
Oh. It doesn't do any damage.
Oh, it does damage. It don't, the
Okay.
slow down.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's what
okay.
the con saves are for, is to different effects that go with it.
Gotcha. Okay.
And those are... The cards are doubled, plus his charisma, so then that is 41 points of cold damage, and it ignores immunity.
Ooh.
That's dirty.
Yeah.
That's dirty.
Aces are like the nasty thing in his deck.
You know?
It's very fair.
Alright.
I don't think that thing's
Right.
gonna like him here in a minute, though.
Ryan, what were the 2 numbers you rolled?
5
Oof.
both times.
So you take 12 points of necrotic.
I half that because I'm resistant.
Cool. So that's 6 and another 13, so reduce to 6. So
Okay,
12.
12 total.
Yeah.
Alright, that's not bad. That's only knocking a little bit off of my temp. Alright. So. Which one out of Lucky and Leah looks the worst off right now?
I am at 88 out of 105. Because of the temp HP.
Leah's at 178 out of like.
Damn,
It's
she
like
has a lot of
10,000.
HP.
God,
Jeez.
technically, Artificer, don't they fall under, like, Fighter?
They have I believe a D8. So there.
Okay, so, yeah. So Ranger. Yeah, Ranger health type stuff. Just, damn.
Okay. So I'm gonna pad Lucky a little bit, and going to do a level 4 healing word, which automatically does max because I am I am that cleric. So that would be 4 times 4 is 16 plus 2 plus 7, so that's
That brings him back to max then.
hold on, I've got a little bit more for you, I think.
Oh no, I do have to account the temp HP. That's right.
Yeah. But yeah, it should bring you back to max, because yes,
Not
yeah, I think
almost to max if we're not including the temp.
Oh, I'm sorry. So it's 6 plus 5, so that's 11 plus the max of the healing, so math. I'm sorry.
I'm confused.
That's a little fun. Okay, good to know.
Okay, hold on. Calculator. Okay, plus. Okay, you should have 27 health back now. Sorry.
Okay.
Doing head math was not working.
Well, now he's only got 10 points less than his max.
Okay, that's my bonus action. For my actual action, let's see, what do I want to do? Because I had one idea. How are they looking, though?
Pretty decent. Hard to tell.
Alright, you know, that's interesting. Keep forgetting I have this spell. Let me take. Might actually be better than the other idea I had, because I don't know if they're from this plane or not.
Check. Just to see if you tell us what. Thanks for insight. Right.
Is she as oblivious as her brother?
No, because that
I
was
think-
a 5 on a die. So
well,
dirty
she's
20.
like really intelligent, yeah.
Yeah.
Holy shit, dirty 20!
Oh god, Loki's gonna have a fun time trying to lie to her.
Because that was a natural 5?
Yeah,
Yep.
she's plus 15, so she's.
Holy fuck!
Expertise.
Yeah.
Ah! That hurts. That actually does hurt.
Oh jeez.
That's who they're going to target next.
Okay. So. But I don't know if they count as any of these things, so we're just going to go with my original idea. Which one still looks like really well off more than the other?
That'll be this one.
Okay. I'm going to point my mace over at that one and go, please go back where you came from and banish it.
Ooh, what kind of save is that?
That is, I think, hold on.
Charisma save.
Yeah.
Don't worry, they're good at charisma saves.
I believe
Charisma
it. They look
saving
like such
throw.
gentlemen.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's-
it's charisma save,
Ah.
DC 21.
Okay, I rolled a natural 18 on the die.
Uh-huh.
-1.
Uh-huh.
Bye-bye!
It goes away!
Perch.
However, this is going to
Oh.
reveal something.
Oh.
You watch as the spell does take effect, but something flashes in them and pulls them back in.
Oh.
Something is holding them there. Something
What?
stronger than your magic.
Guys? We've got a problem.
Oh, and we kill it. Plain and simple.
Oh,
Yeah?
good. I do love plain and simple.
And with that comment, Erembor would start reaching for the hilt of his longsword.
And, let's see. Everybody's still within pretty decent distance of me, and I'm not sure I want to... Am I still within range of this thing's
They have
reach?
15 feet of
Mhm.
range, it seems like.
Yeah, no, I'm not moving.
I'm not moving. Fair.
Yeah, I don't think he is going to either because they'll have to get past him to get to her.
Yep,
He did
pretty
promise to protect her.
On the bright side, guys, guess what? I'll only have to make one Constitution save when it comes to my turn.
much. I am...
Listen.
done.
I'm
I wanna
just out of
talk about
range of
it.
him.
I don't want to talk about it.
Well, no, I was counting. I was like, oh god, how far do I have to run to get to this thing? So I was counting. I'm like, oh wait, I'm just out of range of him.
Is it end of your turn, Ronnie?
Yep.
Okay. 5, 10. Let's get closer. It's going to go swing toward you, Lucky, with both its swings.
Oh,
It
goody.
brings both its hands up. Leah's going to use her reaction. She is going to just kind of like tap something on her glove, and you didn't notice it before because it was hiding on you.
Hmm?
The homunculus activates,
Oh.
and it casts a touch spell through it as a reaction.
Nice.
Sanctuary.
Oh,
He's going to make a wisdom saving throw. And that's what's her Steve DC? Her DC is a 19. That's a 16. And a 10. So its attacks are going to turn toward somebody else.
Okay.
First one goes to go against Ronnie,
Mm-hmm.
and the second everyone's going to go against Mylvada.
Sweet. Alright, what are we looking at here?
With advantage. That is a 15 to hit Ronnie.
Nope.
And with advantage, that is a 28 to hit Mylvada.
Yep.
Oh, you're resistant there, Chronic.
Yep. That's fine.
That's
Okay, you're gonna leave the dice
25
alone.
reduced to 12 points on necrotic. And I need another Constitution saving throw.
Sweet, I still have 1 temp HP.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Con... 21?
21 just saves.
Ooh.
Guys, I found the DC.
hey.
Good, so I have to roll a 19 or 20 for Lucky to save, just FYI.
Cool.
It's fine.
It's all perfectly okay.
Is it?
And they both just stop
Probably.
Mm-hmm.
They will stop.
and dissolve away.
What?
And the black mist starts to dissolve away.
What the hell? Is
Come
Hunter
on, I had a
Mark?
plan.
Does his Hunter Mark reveal what happened to them?
You reveal that they no longer exist, at least not on this plane of existence.
The fuck?
What just happened?
I think whatever was keeping them here told them to go. And I get the feeling we might be being watched.
I'm gonna click the boots of long striding and
We
do the
just
same
start
thing
walking through
apparently
the
Leah's
house.
doing.
I guess he'll follow. Yeah, like, oh dear lord, woman.
Yeah,
Well,
you know.
real quick, what I've gotten there first, because clicking boots of long striding, and if we could tell technically just in combat stuff, extra 10 feet of movement anyway.
Yeah, you would have gotten
So that's 100 foot of move. That's 100 foot of movement if dashing.
Yeah, she's technically sprinted in that direction.
Goodbye.
So she technically just makes it there a little bit before you have 5 times her movement. And you guys all see that the door is open. Slightly.
Hmm?
The door to the inside, it's open.
Wait.
Good.
Wait. I want to cast Detect Magic.
Besides people
Besides
around you.
whatever is around us.
Yeah, there's no magic coming from inside the house. It's from within your range.
I believe I have this prepared. Can I cast? Hold on. I think I have Detect Good and Evil. Oh.
I can check it if you want me to.
I think it'd be better
I
if
do not.
our sneaky
Dang it.
one there. would
Well, if
check.
you don't, I do.
Yeah, you may want to do that.
Okay. Well, first, would I have known what they would fall under?
Nope, you've never met them before.
Fuck.
You can make me a
Okay.
religion check to see if you do.
I will roll a religion
Is there like
check
a
if-
window or on the side at all that he
Yeah.
can kind of look through?
There's a window.
Alright.
It is.
Okay, that's not bad. That is not
You see-
bad.
You can see it looks like a
Fluffy.
small living room.
Natural 2026.
26? Those were Nightwalkers. Giant undead from the negative plane.
Oh, good.
Okay. Knowing they're undead, I will cast Detect Evil and Good for undead.
There
Oh
are
wait, no, it's any of them. It's all of them anyway. Well,
There are no undead, fiends, fays, or celestials.
Cool.
What about aberrations?
No aberrations either.
I had to be sure because you didn't say it.
And it doesn't look like there's a scuffle at all when you're looking in there.
I should probably
I'll
go
be
check it
back.
out. Yeah.
Carefully.
Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Because I see the... What's the limit on this spell?
Imagine he's gonna probably like chill by
Wow,
the door
that's gonna
somewhere.
Well, let's see how long it takes it. See if I can read it, my book faster, but it can open the page. Nope, it did. Cool.
All right. I'm going to stealth in.
Who's planning on going in?
Hello.
I mean, I guess he could follow if you want him to.
She's gonna place
I...
a thing on both of you and on her,
Hmm.
and she turns them on. You're all invisible.
Oh.
Okay, so I have
Yes,
advantage on the
invisibility.
stealth roll. Okay.
Woo!
Ronnie's gonna stay nearby within, like, running distance.
Boy!
You got your 2 guards out here, it's fine.
Got the smacky and the healy.
So that's 24 pass without
Yep.
trace.
Oh, are we doing pass without a trace too?
I
Actually-
thought I heard it.
Yeah, let's say, yeah. So go ahead and add 10 to it as well.
Okay.
Because I would have had to recast it anyway because I did cast Hunter's Mark.
Dear lord.
Well, he has plus 11.
So,
Mm-hmm.
I have
What'd
to
you
do
get?
math here. Give me a second. 27 plus 3 is 30 plus
Looks
16,
like
46. Because that is a natural 19 on the die.
Actually, you know what? She's gonna use her action and add her intelligence modifier to her skill check.
Ooh.
Hold up!
Nice.
I need to
Artificers.
create an artificer, man. That's awesome. Yeah, that is a 46.
So that's plus 5, so it's 29 with your plus 10.
Good. Keep up with them.
Erembor just he's become the knight.
You know,
He is the Nightwalker now.
you are the Nightwalker, young.
Just get in here.
It's called a flash of genius. Basically, she has a limited amount of them, but she can use her intelligence
That's cool.
to
Very neat.
her or anyone of her allies that she can see within 30 feet. as a
Ooh,
reaction.
fancy.
What's your intelligence modifier?
5. So 20 intelligence.
Okay. So in reality, that could have been a 51.
So what happens?
You enter in. There's like I said, there's one small room right here that has got like the kitchen, the living room. It's easier to see once you're in here.
Mhm.
It is dark, so those without dark vision, but
I have my
someone
goggles.
everything is in the shades of green, which is awkward. But
Yeah, because he would remember night vision or dark vision does not look like this. This is new.
There's
Make
color.
investigation checks. You guys are kind of looking around. There doesn't seem to be anybody in here.
I don't like this.
I don't either.
17?
No, I don't like this. It's a
I
flat
don't.
roll.
I'm starting to wonder if something already took whoever was in here.
That's what I'm thinking. Door being open.
17.
17, and she got 27.
Well, good thing y'all got higher than me. Mine was a flat roll and that's an 11.
And she can't see you, so she can't use the benefit.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Looking around, it's not a hard DC, to be fair. It was only like a 10. There's no struggle. There's no signs of, there's no blood, nothing like that. The only thing that's off is the bed. Looks like the blanket was taken off of it, and there's nobody in there.
Oh dear.
I think those things were just a distraction.
She nods. Well, you can't see her. She drops invisibility because there's nobody here.
Yeah.
Well, I think it'd be safe if we get out of here because there's no way nobody heard any of that.
She sends her. She kind of like
This goes on for about a week.
see the little homunculus fly up and kind of looks around before flying back after a few minutes. There's no movement in the town.
In the town?
No one noticed. No guards, nothing.
Something's wrong.
Reports said that no one noticed, other than like one time.
How did they not hear any of the fighting, though?
Magic.
Imagine like at this point that you guys probably left to kind of inform what you
Yeah.
guys found in there.
Yeah.
You guys are having this conversation. Anybody who wants to make me an Arcana check.
Oh, goody Arcana.
Oh!
I
This
would
is not the
say
character
yes,
for
but
that.
he is not technically a magic user, so he wouldn't really have a need to know that information.
Fair enough.
Hey!
His
Oh my
All
god.
I know is
based
Squishy
off
stuff.
of soul stuff. It's not based off of that.
You know, I'll take this.
That's a hard no.
That is a dirty 20.
All right. That is a 15 for her. She's also going to just use a flash bonus and intelligence to that as well to make it a dirty 20 with you. Because that's something that can be done. You both realize. Well, Erembor, you've heard of this before because this happened to I imagine Garthag mentioned it once or twice about being like sent to another dimension in some sort of fog.
Oh,
He would know it too.
yeah.
He would know it too, because
Fucking
that was
hell,
the first appearance of
Oh.
Erembor.
Mhm.
Was it?
Yeah.
We're talking about like
And
beginning the campaign, right?
wasn't it Welk?
No, we're
No,
talking like
What was the
shoot,
name of the
what was that
place?
town? Refuge.
Oh yeah.
No.
Oh,
we were talking
not
about-
that. Okay, never mind. Yeah. No.
We're talking about Welk.
Or are we talking about Welk? Okay.
Remember when the big thing was lumbering through?
Oh, yeah.
And we didn't stay to
Wait,
fight it,
right.
we ran out.
To
Oh, dear.
everyone else, that you were basically on another plane of existence for that brief moment of time.
And we never dealt with it, did we?
You have technically dealt with it because that was actually from the entity,
Mm.
but that doesn't mean that magic doesn't exist somewhere else.
That is fair.
So that would explain why no one heard you, because sound didn't travel onto that.
Shit.
Uh-oh.
Lost his fire.
Yeah.
No, good.
Oh, I disconnected on purpose. Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's 12:30, so unfortunately, I think there's a good time to end that point, because the next part of this mission might be a little more difficult.
Oh, good. So we're going to be gone for at least a couple days. I'm sure her family will be ecstatic, and Rinn will definitely notice.
Yep.
Yeah.
When she wakes up and when she's a little bit more coherent.
Well, they've also been
Right.
asleep all day, so they're going to wake up. Because they went to bed pretty early after everything.
Look,
Yeah,
they'll wake
Rinn's
up like
not
in the
been
middle
in the
of
right
night.
headspace,
Everybody
so,
be
you
asleep.
know.
Well, it's going to
Yeah,
depend on
also-
certain other things too.
Yeah, don't let me forget I need to invade a dream or two. It's fine.
Yeah,
We'll do
yeah,
that
yeah,
probably.
yeah.
We'll probably start with that because this is at night already.
Yeah, so because she
And to
would
be
be
fair,
waking up around probably this time.
Yeah.
Mm.
I was saying, to be fair, Sirris stayed behind too. Oh boy.
Yep.
Yeah, she stayed behind on purpose.
It's fine.
Do the sneaky sneaks in the dreams.
It's
Hopefully,
fine.
hopefully next week I'll have more the tokens set up for her better and have her character sheet up a little better. I might have to handwrite things. Oh.
Ew, I need to keep track of what his health is. Although they might take a rest now that this has happened.
Oh, I just
Likely.
realized.
Hmm.
If they hadn't disappeared, I had a very good plan without realizing it.
Hmm.
I was gonna run in between them, and one of those hunters markers would get 3 strikes, all with all burning level 4 divine smites.
Ooh.
Which now, knowing they're undead, that would have been 68.
I had Destroy Undead and a whole bunch of really nice stuff I thought about using. I was like, I can't use this. I don't know what these are. So,
I think
yes,
when
I
you
feel
said
you.
undead, my heart dropped. I was like, I actually had a good plan for once.
Well, now,
Well, now-
now we're aware they're undead.
Yeah, now we're
We're
aware.
also aware of they have an aura about them, and you can see the aura of the smoke around them, so you can get a general sense of distance.
That's
Mhm.
why you couldn't banish them.
Yep. Because they were already on their plane.
Bingo.
Fuck!
You can banish yourselves because you're not on that plane. Fine.
That would make sense why the mist solidified, because at that point is when you get transported to the other plane.
Mm-hmm.
Well, shit.
Knowledge is power.
Fuck!
Uh,
I thank you all for joining.
yeah.
I do not know what my week's gonna look like for this week, so I'm hoping there's no overtime Friday, but there might be. Because it was basketball started and that lasts all the way through to March.
Oof.
But either way, do we have any other announcements?
No. I think I'm good.
Nope.
I might be doing a
Nothing I
thing.
Oh, tomorrow's my birthday.
It's already your birthday here.
No, it's not. No.
Here it is.
Yeah, it's 10:42 and it's not. I count my birthday on where my time zone is, okay?
Alright, that's fair, that's
That's
fair,
fair.
that's fair.
We'll wait a couple hours.
I might be going live here in the next 20 minutes. We'll see.
Oh.
Because
You
I may say
crazy boy.
fuck it and do the Dungeon Painter Studio now. That way I can do Far Cry 5 tomorrow. It's fine.
Yeah.
You know, it's fair.
We're gonna go say hi to
And I may have drank 2 rocks or energy drinks in the span of the last 3 hours.
And we will also see you all Friday.
Bye.
Look
Bye.
for more of this. So bye-bye.
Bye.
Welcome to the next
Bye.
campaign.
Oh, good.